Anyways, here we go. Um, let's, before we get started, let's cover, um, what happened last session. Oh, yeah, so, Carter, does that mean you're not going to make it next week?
Correct.
Okay, alright. Um, it's going to start heating up, though.
Yeah.
So, um, here we are. We just started or got a little into the 7th, of the new moon. This is the last day, right? This morning and this day coming up would be what
This
the
is wedding
last.
night.
Yeah, no, it's the wedding night, and it's also the last day in the new moon, right?
No, it's 10 days.
Oh, there's 10. Okay, so we're still
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Um, and then after that is the harvest.
Yep.
Vampires are known to be particularly tough during that season. Um, um, so it's early in the morning, and um, I suppose when we start, Elias, you'd probably be still back and trying to get rest. Um, do we need to cover do we need to cover something? Anything in the narrative that might have happened uh, uh, over the last little bit?
For Elias,
Yeah.
not hu- keeping that somewhat hush to the group for now.
Okay. I figured as much. I just wanted to ask before we get going.
Do you want to do the traditional roll to see recaps?
Well, the thing is, last time, not really very much happened, right?
Nah.
Bullshit.
But yeah, go ahead. Why don't you guys roll off? It's a way to get some inspiration to somebody. So roll to see.
Ooh.
Damn, Plumbus.
Is that why you were asking there, Alex?
Yeah,
You knew how had it chambered. You're like, come on, man. I need this. Whoa!
wait,
what did we do? What?
No. I didn't
Stop
roll
wasting them.
Oh, he
it.
rolled a
It's not
20.
It's not a real 20. This is
Okay. Although I would somehow believe that you could just tell dice to be a 20 if you wanted to, as I've seen what you can do with dice, and it's insane. Or at least, mechanical dice. So, Alex, yeah, do you want to cover what happened last time? Or does somebody else, you can give it off to somebody else if you want to.
I'm going to give it to Rob. No, I'm kidding. If someone else wants to, I can give it to them, but I'm fine recapping.
Go for it, man. I already have 2 inspiration in the chamber.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
have one too.
Okay then. I think I have one also. But so basically, the gist of what happened last time was we briefly at the beginning had a short discussion about how things seem to be going haywire with Bruna. Columbus isn't really sure, and Brannigan thinks that he's trying to just kill himself or be crazy, but he wasn't trying to kill himself. He was trying to make sure that she didn't, actually force him to kill himself or something like that. And she still seems to kind of have, giving her some of her strength. And they briefly, he spoke with Frederick, who doesn't seem to quite understand 100% the situation that they're in yet. He's like, oh, I trust what I see. And Holmes is like, well, we've seen a demon disguised as a man, and you can't really trust that. He's like, I'll believe when I see it. So, after that, we were all rudely awoken by the call of battle, and called men to arms. And we rushed out to see what the heck was going on, and it turned out that there was a horde of zombies attacking, or undead rather, attacking the city from the outer gates. And Brannigan rushed out and went to bring someone in who was stuck outside the gates. They wouldn't open them for him. and he managed to bring him back. And then there were more people who needed to save, while the rest of us were trying to hold back the horde as best we could. And just at the very end, when we had just figured out, like, hey, we think, if I remember, there's this commander guy that's controlling all these undead, possibly. We should figure out, oh yeah, he's over there. A dark cloud appeared in the sky, and thunder rolled, and we could make out the form of the shadow horse that we'd seen before that Strefan was astride. And that's pretty much where we left off.
Very well done, sir. So we left off in the middle of combat. It was your turn. I believe you rolled a natural 20 on your check there.
Yeah, perception.
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
Yeah, and Brannigan also saved like 6 villagers, you know, NBD.
Yeah.
yeah, man. You're definitely, like, we're holding them back, but you're doing the real, like,
Yeah,
important stuff.
You did good, Brannigan. You did good.
You've done
Trying-
good.
Trying to make sure I don't, you know, change my alignment. Trying to stay neutral.
Alright, so, did you want to pop us back to the map?
Yep. Alright. Let's see here.
Thank you.
We need to... I need to put Elias on the map here. Though he's not going to be on the map technically. Just so that we can add him to the initiative. So... There he is. And you should be back to full health, Elias. I don't know if it's currently recorded as such.
Nope. So, like, full long rest benefits?
Yeah, the only problem is going to be the exhaustion level, right?
Yes.
The going mechanic has been you make a sanity check,
Yep.
so we'll go with that.
Alrighty.
See if you,
Oh, wait, I should actually put the code in, right?
Yeah. Also, use either brackets or keys.
Yeah. God damn it!
I'm gonna use an inspiration to have him re-roll that. I'm gonna use another inspiration to have him re-roll that.
whoa.
Whew, man, I can only help you so much.
That doesn't pass. What does he need?
I don't know.
I'm gonna use mine. Reroll it.
Okay, yeah, you... Come on, man. We're all rooting for you.
There you go, Jesus.
There you go. You succeeded. So you finally, Elias. That's probably why you didn't wake up yet. You finally get some sleep. It took all the group's inspiration to do it. But it was hopefully worth it. So you're dealing with like spellbacks, all that sort of stuff, long rest benefits as well. I don't know, how many levels of exhaustion did you have?
I
Two, I
had none
think.
because of... No, remember the food?
That's
Oh,
right,
yeah.
the food. So you're good. You're awesome. You didn't gain a level of exhaustion. This is perfect. All right, and now we just need an initiative check because I want to see what I should fill in here.
I gotta find my character.
A small
Oh, there I
detail.
am. Hey.
21, so that puts you above Frederick. Okay.
Hey, you got advantage on those?
Oh shit, sorry.
Yeah,
What was the first check?
It's still a 21. then.
It's 11 technically. Oh, no, it's actually
No,
still 21 because he rolled a
21.
19. Yeah.
19 was first. Sorry, I had advantage clicked.
No worries. So Plumbus, did you take any actions or anything, or are we still?
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead, sir.
Pretty much. I'm gonna point out to everybody that maybe didn't notice that giant cloud of darkness. And then I point off into the horizon and I say, I'll do the best I can to protect you from the figure, but I think we should make a rush for the man on the horse on the horizon instead. If we take him out, perhaps this can end once and for all. And the wagon, I say. As I'm doing that, I'm casting. Well, there's not really much I could do, but just a random undead in this direction.
Rush of ice. Alright, so let me see here. Failed the Constitution save. One of these guys, there's a bunch of corpses. Okay. So you kind of freeze one of them off in the distance, Plumbus, as you blast to the south there, off where you see Isaac's kind of heading that off in that direction. Sita's sort of charging in behind. Sort of froze that thing, as well as dealt it a little bit of damage. Is that your turn, sir?
Yep.
Alright.
And I moved off toward the wagon.
Yeah, you run back in towards the palisaded walls of the tower on either side. You have noted that behind you, about 120 feet up above the ground, is that cloud shadow. Brannigan, you meanwhile are charging with a bunch of commoners. You're all charging your way back towards the very gates that Plumbus is standing right beside. You see one commoner is riding a horse beside you. There's another farmer man who's leading his daughter by his hand. But they're all running as fast as they can. Not nearly as fast as you. Claudia, still within sight. What are you doing?
How tall are these towers again?
Oh, those towers themselves, they're probably about 30 feet tall. Maybe 40 at the very peak there.
And currently the gates are closed, right?
The gates behind them are currently closed, I believe, yes.
Okay. I'm going to yell out to everyone, okay, follow me, we're gonna get you guys to safety. And then I'm gonna yell out to Claudia, stay with me as well. I need you to help them get to the other side of the gate. And I'm going to move 55 feet here. And with my action, I'm going to take out my grappling hook, and I'm going to yell out to the guard up there, hey, catch this so we can allow everyone to climb up, because I know you guys aren't going to open the gates. It's too risky right now.
The one guy's yelling, looks at you, he nods, but he leans back over on the other side of the wall, yelling down, open the gates when the commoners come in! The other two guys are like looking down at you, giving you both nods of respect.
And then I'll just take my grappling hook back, and then I will sit here and I will help whoever comes by and end my turn.
Okay, you can see off in the distance, there's a few Cathars that are slashing at a corpse that's inside. Castine just beyond the inside a giant sphere of aqueous water that's like floating around, and there's a Cathar just beyond it. They've sort of formed defenses, but you also see up in the sky this dark cloud, perhaps something you've seen a couple times before. Castine running towards you. Beyond that, Kendall, who's just urged that everyone pulls back. It's your turn, sir. What are you doing?
I'm gonna scream at the Cathar alone, just so he move his ass. Basically, run to the gate, you fool!
Or he turns and like stops in his tracks, looking back at you, nodding his head, as if he's going to listen to what you just said.
And I'm gonna dash over here. So I think I can take someone that can attack me. This zombie, I think.
Yep.
And I'm gonna
just the one guy,
at
but let's go for it. No, he doesn't hit you. I don't think so. We're good.
I'm gonna scream at Castim, hurry up! And I don't do I see the commoner?
Yeah, he's just peeking out the door. He was looking around, As if quite concerned. It looks like he's gonna try and make a run for the gate.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I screamed. Run for the gate, you fool! You'll die if you stay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, he runs for the gate. You scared him there. See, this Cathar beside you is, I guess, gonna do the same. This guy will attack once before, at the very least. They're both staying there and attacking? No, okay, I guess they'll run back. We got 30. Alright. You've got the people that ran with you. Alright, Brannigan, they can end up beside you. Nice, the man with the horse. Means they can pretty much open the gate, it'll let the people through. Horse is like charging through, it's kind of bleeding and whatnot. Plumbus, you realize everyone's coming directly towards you. Frederick, you're kind of realizing the same. Do I have any more? I've got these Cathars to worry about. The one you yelled at, so he'll definitely dash as fast as he can. 60 is about there.
There's a lonely commoner up north. I don't know if you
We'll see if he can make it.
sacrifice.
He's running as fast as he can. All right. So that's now. Oh yeah, Sita and Isaac. Well, he's gonna guard the area there. Sita's not one to back down either. Actually, Sita will stay here, and she'll start whistling for her horse, and her horse will start to try and make his way back out. A bunch of undead attack Isaac and Sita on the corner there. Isaac is very quickly surrounded by a bunch of undead that are kind of moving out to the right of the building there. And swarming in.
At least, I guess.
Yeah, one of them was kind of frozen by Plumbus's attack. And then beyond that, we're dealing with a sizable army here.
I mean, we can't blame us if he ends up dying, because
Yep,
he's been rushing in. It's his fault.
that's all him.
Oh, and she didn't mean to move your thing, so I'll have to move that back. There we go. It's gonna have to require dashing then.
Oh,
Castine. It's not looking
Hey.
good.
You forget to move Castine, by the way.
Yeah, oh yeah, she can double dash.
Get the fuck out of there.
She guarded
So
her
they're gonna run
action.
for Castine now.
Alright, and then, of course, I also have the rest. No. These guys. Eee, that's looking messy. Okay. Alright. Elias, so, does that mean you kind of wake up, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
You're back in the church? Either way, you're alerted to the fact that the town is taking up arms, and you know at the west gate, there's you can hear sounds of battle.
I'm gonna run there really, really fast.
One would assume you do. So let's say you are now entering kind of a couple rounds into it late, and here you are. End of last turn, you kind of just ran to the other side of the wagon. Just so happens, I guess, Ismark would be just on the other side of Rictovio's wagon. You can hear the sounds of battles just beyond. Ismark's looking at you, and he's like, "It's good that you're here." He's like, "There's a bunch of undead. They're charging in." And as he points over towards the palisade walls where the gate is, on the other side of the tower, you can hear massive clamors of battle, horses whinnying, people yelling, and you think you can even hear Plumbus's voice ringing out through the sounds of battle moments ago. So what do you do, sir?
First question: is there a guard hiding underneath the carriage?
Make a perception check.
I'm gonna do it just because I saw that there.
He's too scared to fight. Coward.
No guard.
You can hear a guard like kind of whimpering and crying.
Dope. Does it? If I climbed up on top of the carriage, would I at least be on level with the wall? Or is the wall much higher than the top of the carriage?
The wall's much higher, yeah.
Okay. I am just going to... That's... How do you do the...
Press space.
Yeah. You use the mouse thingy.
You hold your token.
Yeah, you grab your token, press space, and you keep moving your token. Press no, but
Oh, there we go.
yeah, there we go.
Alright, so I'm just gonna dash around Mr. Wagon.
Mr. Wagon.
Yeah,
That's
gonna put
Mrs. Wagon for you.
me right there, and that's kind of my action. And I can't see anybody out there.
No, not yet. Like, but up in the distance, I don't know if you would see the dark cloud shape. Probably not. It's way too dark.
Yeah.
So,
It's
No, we don't see it anymore.
yeah.
So I'm gonna assume I was just running full out. So
Yep.
I'm just going to use just pull out my mace and shield then and call that a turn, I guess.
Yep. There's a bunch of guards kind of rallying in the area and whatnot. You can hear the clamor of combat, as I said. Frederick, you realize everyone's charging in back towards the gates behind you to get out. The gates have been lifted behind you.
Yeah.
What are you doing, sir?
First thing, I'm going to. Yeah, well, do I see the cloud dark horse?
I don't think so. I think it's too dark for you to see anything.
Or,
Judging
like,
by...
did I see it before?
Oh yeah,
the-
Plumbus saw it. Plumbus yelled about it, but
Okay.
I don't think you saw it. Realize he rolled a natural 20.
Yeah. If that's the case, he yelled about it, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
turn to Plumbus, and I'm going to say, I will need some illumination on my bolts where I'm going. And I'm going to climb up the tower.
Well, it's double the movement to get up, but you can... what's your speed?
30.
Okay, so... you could climb up to get on top of that, and it would probably be a bit more than your movement, though.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna dash up there.
Yeah. So as you get up there, you can see there's two guys with the crossbows. They've got their crossbows kind of pulled out. They're shooting and reloading.
Yeah, I'm gonna put away my hand crossbow and take out my heavy crossbow. Because I'm guessing whatever that was very high up in the sky, so it's not in range.
Okay, fair enough, yeah.
And I'm going to Crimson Ride it as bonus action.
Okay. I love it.
And then I'm going to yell to the guys with the crossbows, stop shooting at them and give me bolts. I'm not saying you're bad, I'm just saying I'm better. That's my turn.
They both look confused at you. They both have kind of blank looks on their faces if they need you to re-explain or something.
I have 11 bolts left. Give me ammo, bitches.
They just both throwing you their bolts as they're taking a few for themselves to reload. And they sort of like, totally saw you shooting before, and they're like just giving you all the bolts they have. Plumbus.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Plumbus, it's your turn.
So I guess now that they're a little bit closer, I start yelling to the others. I think we should pile in the wagon and try to push through to where this commander is. What do you think? I just call out generally.
Castine's like, sounds like a good idea. She's running towards you. Brannigan, you're kind of there.
I'm sorry, what did you say? I blanked out.
We should get in the wagon and try to just ram through and get to the guy that's the commander in the back.
I say, I'll respond, you're never short on the crazy, old man.
Crazy like a fox.
And as he says that, I kind of think to myself, is that how they say it?
While that's going on, it's 120 feet. I can still gonna, continue laying down the suppressive death and destruction. And I'm just gonna tidal wave all of these guys here.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, that's gonna be pretty awesome.
Great.
I gotta, keep things spicy. If I can hit the button. There we go.
Magic number.
Nice.
14 on the dex too, eh? Okay. So damage, you did 22. It is the magic number, I love it.
Jesus.
I love this song.
Oh, okay, one of them's still good. One of the crawlies too. Let's see.
It makes sense for a crawler to still hang onto the floor since they're down there.
Yeah. Huge splash of water. You're just blasting away. The other ones take,
11.
oops, I got rid of the wrong one.
Crawler is now double prone though.
Yeah, that guy's prone, and it's half for 11s. Oh, that one's already taken some damage. So, all but one. All but one remain. As you, the splash of water, Plumbus, from the tidal wave just knocks a whole wave back. As you keep your concentration going on the huge aqueous sphere as well. That's still trapped to one of them. And what, you're making your way?
They're trying to head back toward the wagon.
I like it. You can see Chris is like looking at you, like ready for battle.
He's gonna have to charge through some zombies.
Yo, he's like all excited. He's got like excited look on his face. Oh yeah. Brannigan.
Okay. I'm going to move this way. As I pass Claudia, I'm gonna tell her to please make sure the rest of the commoners get in safely, and make sure you stay safe yourself. Don't worry about me. I'll meet you back inside. And then I'm gonna go over here.
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna yell to Sita and Isaac, and I'm gonna be like, "Get your asses inside! Didn't you hear everyone say we need a retreat? Let's go. I'll handle this for you." And then I use as I spin around, like have my foot down, do like a sweeping motion, and then slam on the floor with one of my palms and the other arm in the air. I do patient defense as my action. I end my turn.
Cito sees what you does, turns back, and sort of looks at you, kind of squints her eyes at you. Kendall, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna scream, "Make way for the coroners! And form a line! We need to hold them for the time being." And so I move 70 feet. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna hold my action if an undead come by. I don't think it's gonna be the case. We're gonna smack him. That's my turn.
I want to say that I don't care if Cedar or Isaac die, but now they're actually important to us.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You're just all selfish. Well, a bunch of
Yeah.
the commoners and the daughter making it in. Good work. Good on you, Brannigan. Good on you guys. Saved the commoners. I don't think we had a single.
1 XP for each commoner.
Didn't have a single casualty. So that's
Yet.
good work. Well, I mean, amongst the commoners. I mean, you guys are real heroes. I'm cheering for you. This guy.
Totally helped with that.
So the Cathars are gonna form a line. I guess they can just basically need to hold. Oh, that means the horse can go in, of course, too. So
The
they'll
horse, of course.
they can just
Of
form
course,
a
my
line.
course.
Castine can go on just on the other side there. Claudia will go in as quote instructed. It's a dash to get there. Yeah, just 60. That's beautiful. All right, Sita squinting at you, Brannigan. There's a moment of pause. And she says, "Isaac, form up behind him." And she kind of charges in behind you, and I suppose that's the best one to cast. So a floating spectral, you can see a floating spectral kind of mace forms up beside her, and it's now she sort of commands it off and to where Isaac is. Isaac will disengage, kind of go behind you. He'll stop there with his weapon. You'll realize too, as he's twisting a bottom shape onto it, turning it into a reach weapon. And
Dude, they're leaving you out to dry.
Brannigan,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna get a lot of attacks.
They all have disadvantage.
That's your stance that you took. You kind of Sita seemed to appreciate at least the martial advantage you might have created there. This one's trying to crawl past you. Is that within 5 feet of you? Want to just measure that out real quick?
Which
Brannigan?
one?
This zombie guy right here. That's the one that's he's gonna move here first, and then he's gonna still keep moving. But is that within 5 feet? Yeah, just barely. I thought so. So when he moves, he will provoke an attack of opportunity. As he tries to crawl past the wall there, you will actually be able to swing down and hit him, just barely.
Alright.
And the rest of them
It's a-
will come at you.
It's a crawler.
It is.
Alright, let's see if I hit.
Advantage, yeah.
17. Oh, with advantage, let's go for the crit.
Because
Oh, no,
he's
I didn't get it.
prone, yeah.
Yeah, 17. Let's see.
Yeah, it totally hits damage.
Always forget what
Oh my God.
add-ons were. Okay.
1d6 plus dex.
Damn it, that was such a bad roll. I did 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
6.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, so... Alright, next I will make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's your AC, Brannigan?
17.
One of the standing guys, I got a natural 20. The rest of them... Oh, I got another one that will actually hit. So we'll roll that one first. That's 3 bludgeoning damage.
Though.
They gotta re-roll.
Oh, disadvantage. Oh, no, it's an 18 or a 20. So it's 18 minus 1... Oh, sorry, plus 3 is 21.
Oh, okay.
It's a natural 20 on the first roll, but the second roll was an 18. So I'm like, oh, it does hit. So I got 3 damage to you. 3 bludgeoning damage. The rest of them
Bludgeoning? Okay.
miss. Including a natural 1 in there. Let's see. Oh, that's all of them. That's some of those guys marching there. You guys can hear hordes of undead are coming in. What happens if some of them walk through the water sphere or into the
They
sphere?
get sucked in, I think.
Let me click it.
A few of them did, kind of by accident.
I mean, they're zombies, so
Yeah.
they're not really smart.
Yeah, they're pretty. We're kind of ordered to do it, and they just did.
Any creature in the sphere's face must make a strength saving throw. So I don't know if it's.
I have to do 14.
Whoo boy.
They can make a roll and make it through. Okay, 14. All right. We'll see.
Otherwise, for some reason, it
That's
doesn't
3
slow
that
them
fell
down.
in. Okay. No disadvantage though. Right, it's just normal. Okay, good. All right, because I've okay. That is one of them that made it through. Yeah.
Yeah, you can only hold up to 4, so as soon as...
It just had
Yeah,
4. 3 of them
4,
accidentally walked in. Yeah. So dumb of me, but it's funny. Okay, Elias, your turn.
So this is gonna be silly because I didn't think of it right away. Whatever
Mhm.
happened to the horse I stole? And by stole, I mean
yeah.
I just took because it didn't have an owner.
No, we did have. Did somebody end up taking the extra horse? I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
up
here.
there. Yeah, it's up there. Elias, the horse you stole was taken by somebody during the. It's commandeered, if you will. So
Yeah,
there it is.
I'm gonna go
But then again, you
hop on my
you stole it in
horse.
the first place. You can't exactly be angry.
I was just wondering what happened.
The horse I
Can go
stole
hop-
from my dead friend. No, I'm just kidding. Go on.
Can I go?
He wasn't
hop
my
on
friend.
horse?
Good point. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yep.
I'm gonna go hop on my horse, and then what's the horse's movement?
40.
40.
Okay, cool. So then I'm going to yell to the Cathars because I see Plumbus running in and nobody else, and there's still Castine people out there. So let's. Can I make the horse dash to go 80?
Yep.
I am going to.
Just kind of charge out and through.
Yeah, I'm actually going to tell. Trying to think. Tell me if this is too long. I want to communicate to these 2 guards to ride the 2 horses and these 2 Cathars to hop on the back and kind of be attack happy. Does that make sense?
Sorry, you're pointing at guys I couldn't see where you were pointing
I'm
at.
sorry.
You want to yell at the guards and Cathars to do what?
I want these 2 guards and these 2 Cathars to hop on these 2 horses. Guards.
Okay, one of the horses is super badly injured. It's been ripped
Ow.
apart by
It's
zombies.
actually also owned by somebody.
Yeah, that's fine. They're not actually keeping them. They're zombies, so we're gonna commandeer them for the time being. We'll just do one of which horse is badly injured?
This guy back here.
Okay, so I am going to, in that case, tell. I want these 2 guys to hop on this horse, kind of like a driver and shotgun, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. And I want them to ride out with me, kind of running
Yeah.
a sortie.
This guy, they both kind of nod, and
Alright.
Cathar seems to take the reins of the horse. Okay, so that's going to be their movement, but then the horse can move.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they're waiting on you, or do you want them
Yep.
to charge? Okay.
No, can I get control of the horse?
Oh, your horse. Yeah. Feel free to move your token. I can slide it over as well.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh wait, I did that backwards. So grab it, space. No, hold space.
Yeah.
Ow. Okay. Grab, hold space.
No, you don't have to
You just
hold
press
space.
it.
You just
Yeah.
press space.
There we go.
Damn technology.
Okay, there we go. That's that. So
Back in my days, we
I'm
have
gonna
tokens
dash
in
with the
real life.
horse, and when I pass these guys, I want to tell them follow me, and then we're gonna go 65, and we're gonna end right out here next to Kendall.
Okay, kind of charging with the horse all out. They charge out. They're gonna probably pass by you a little bit because they were a little bit
That's
closer.
Totally fine.
And they're basically riding out. As you can see, Isaac, Sita, and Brannigan are taking on a few of them that are kind of piling around the one side. And out further ahead, Elias, you can see a whole mass just coming in. So pretty much two directions right now.
I want to. Yeah, that's. Oh, they're gonna go before me. Yeah, I guess the last thing I want to say is tell them to go help Brannigan, Isaac, and Sita.
Right? You see there's like a line of Cathars behind that have kind of set up defenses. And Frederick, you've climbed up, been given a bunch of ammo, got your heavy crossbow out, cast your Crimson Rite into it, preparing yourself.
Indeed. How
What's
much
next?
ammo did I get, perchance?
Hold on. That's 25.
Alrighty, yeah, back in business.
Just like through two piles of them.
Yeah. So, when we got those flashes, I saw a gentleman on a horse, which was later indicated by Plumbus, round this here parts, correct?
It was. Oh shit. It was, at least as described to you at the time, in that direction.
No. Wasn't there
Oh,
like a commander?
General. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you meant the guy on the horse.
Yeah.
It was kind of the other direction, it was like down this way.
Down this way. Okay. Did I get a look at him?
No,
Or am I just working on hearsay?
yeah, you didn't get to see it.
And I didn't get to see the other horse up top, right? Can I make a perception check and look for these figures? Or like disturbances in the sky where they'd be?
Can you see in the dark?
I cannot.
It's not gonna really be. It's gonna be hard to see something when you can't see.
This makes sense. Alright. Well then, I guess I'll just kill some zombos until I get a sight on them. I'm gonna shoot the ones that are closer to my people. So, one shot here, one shot here.
Yep.
Oh, actually no, I'm gonna help Brannigan, duh. One shot here, one shot here. Let's see. And okay. And the other one.
Wow. So that's both of them headshots, and like pretty much both of your heavy crossbow, right? Shots, is that right? Or you just,
Yep.
both of the heavy crossbow shots just headshot, next shot, headshot. Two of the zombies kind of slumping over. Wait, you shot the Brannigan ones, didn't you?
Yeah.
Accidentally. Yeah. So you killed two of the ones by Brannigan.
Yeah, the non-crawly ones.
How about not Isaac though? There we go.
She shot Isaac twice.
You saw the crawly. Oh no, wait, they're just both non-crawlies. There we go.
Yeah.
He's an
And-
insider of Strefan. Take him down.
Yeah, that's. Can I actually use a bonus action to take out a bit of oil that I have?
Oh.
A bit of oil that you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have some oil. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it out. I'll be dipping some bolts in it soon. And that's
I'm
my turn.
interested to see what that entails. Plumbus.
Alright, I'm just gonna run to the wig and get in the driver's seat and start readying the horse and pig. And I talk to, I see Chris on his hooves, on his, I don't know what you'd call, like, his toes in this case.
His tip hooves.
His his tip hooves, and I say, Krish, I'm about to ask you to do something very dangerous. But if we make it through, you'll get plenty of Krish snacks.
Making a handle animal check.
Sure.
It's gonna be so
What
bad.
could go wrong?
Do you have any crisp smacks on you? Alright, 11's good enough.
Not on me.
He's really excited for this. Alright, so, where are you moving him to?
But basically, I'm just trying to start driving it toward the gate.
Alright.
And as I'm doing that, telling everyone, pile on!
Yeah, that makes sense. A bunch of guards jumping on and stuff with their pikes. Cathar on the side. Alright. This is gonna be crazy. Brannigan.
It's a Hail Mary, man.
Alright, I'm about to go Sasuke Uchiha right now. I'm gonna turn around slowly. I'm gonna use disengage as my action, but as I'm like dodging things that are coming from behind me, I'm looking straight at Sita and Isaac, and I'm gonna say, apparently, and like very calm, I'm gonna say, apparently, you don't heed the warnings of what I said. You're not commoners. I did not come here to fight and risk my life for you. You're capable of yourself, but if you want this to be your final resting place, go ahead and be my guest. And as I'm dodging, I'm gonna slowly walk between both of them, and I'm gonna say, I suggest you get your asses out of here if you want to fight another day and see Strefan dead. And I'm just gonna keep walking for the rest of my turn and go 55 feet next to Castine.
You disengaged too, right? So
Yeah, I did.
so you just kind of ignoring the zombies, talking to them, and just walking your way back.
Yeah. Just trying to kind of show how badass I am to them and that they should fucking listen. Because I was kind of pissed that they didn't run and, like, just got behind me to fight.
Alright, that's your turn, Kendall?
Okay. Do I like the gate is still open? Do I see the movement of Chris and the wagon? Or
Yeah, you can.
I don't know if I would like. No,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
could.
think I
It's
take
pretty
it.
crowded, but yeah, you could probably see them making their way, trying to make the way back in. It's a bunch of commoners kind of running in now, past where the Cathars are guarded. A few guards kind of up against the wall there. That horse is actually Sita's horse that she's called for, making her way out. And behind that, you would see Chris and pulling with the other horse, Rectovio's wagon, out towards the gate there. Meanwhile, the other way, you'd see a huge horde of zombie things crawling and shambling their way towards you.
And I don't see the general anymore, right? Like,
No, he
it's
was
way
off
too
in the
dark
distance.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna scream to Elias. The number is far too great. I don't think we can rush in like that. But I saw their general. Maybe if you take out the head of the snake, the body will fall. I'm gonna. What can I fucking do? Yeah, I'm gonna scream to the Cathars. Fall back into the city. Do not let them come in. You too. Just random Cathars. Just walk into town and warn any capable man or child to take weapons. We need as many people as we need to defend the city. And I think I'm gonna move out of the way of the wagon because I think he's gonna charge. And if he comes near, like, if the wagon comes near me, I would like to try to jump onto it and grab it.
I love it. That's awesome.
So, did Kendall just tell all the Cathars to fall back into the city?
Yeah, I don't think we can. Like, we need to be on a horse and not on foot. I think there are like 1,000 dead. We need to charge. If you want to charge in, I think we need to be on horse. Because like, you only see the tip of the iceberg. Like, dude, like this is the army of the dead is basically
Yeah.
everywhere.
Elias is gonna tell them, or I'm gonna use my reaction, and yell out, belay that, and motion towards these two buildings, and yell, form a line here. Where I just made that shape.
All right.
Because Kendall motioned southwards towards where the general was, right?
Yeah, I mentioned it, so it's
Yeah.
need sort of general direction.
Ooh.
Yeah, Elias
Fight
is
for power. I love this.
So that's your turn, right, Kendall?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. The Cathars look over at Kendall. They look over at Elias. They're not sure who to listen to. Elias, what's your charisma?
My charisma is a 16.
Kendall, what's your charisma?
18.
So that means
Oh.
they'll probably be deferring to you. Are you going to defer to Elias?
Like, I think you're gonna send them to death. If you wanna put a wall like this.
There's a moment of pause where everyone's kind of looking at each other.
Yeah, I'm just. No, go inside. I don't think you can hold them.
All right.
No.
That's what they'll do. Alright. Try and get them out of the way a little bit so it makes moving a little bit friendlier. Alright.
Also, while I'm trying,
Elias.
yelling, clear the way, clear the way.
These guys will still stay loyal to you. They're waiting on you, actually. The two guys to your other side of you. Sita and Isaac. Yeah. Sita's got the spiritual weapon. Isaac's got the double attack, so... if I hit twice... Okay, then the third one will go to that. Okay, good. Then that was just enough. Alright. And... they're gonna back up a little bit.
Yeah, not so tough with the monk gone, huh, bitch?
Meat shield disappeared.
Her horse runs up. She's now gotten up on her horse. Isaac's standing there, kind of taking a bit of a guard stance there. The rest of the commoners, I'm gonna have them run in to safety. The Cathars ran inside. Vorig's jumping up on the wagon. Kellen's jumping up on the wagon. Yeah. Good work, Plumbus. This is cool.
Dude, it's something out of Mad Max right now.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh my god, do we have a fucking metal?
Witness!
Witness. You wait for it.
Listen, witness me.
Yeah. Plumbus is gonna do the witness me. You know what? Alright. Let's see.
Witness me.
Yeah, that's good. Elias, it's your turn.
Okay, let's see where 40 feet gets me. Yeah, that's only... Okay. So I'm gonna run up,
Right up, yeah.
right up here, and then I am going to... Yep.
Oh,
I am
this looks
going
good.
to cone. We're gonna go ahead and do that, and I fucking hate zombies. I've had some bad sleep. Wow, and I rolled shit for damage.
Yeah, that's not that good of damage though. But we'll see. Still, you're hitting a bunch of them, so I guess. Oh, well, that one's already taken some damage. Oh, because I forgot that one took he got hit with the spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
So this guy Does it save for half too? Okay, that's pretty good.
Mhm.
Well, that guy already took some damage too, so this one is those two guys. That's one fail.
Oh, that was level
two
3
fails.
too?
It's three,
Yeah.
3 fails.
That was. Yeah.
That was terrible.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's 4 more fails. Okay,
I mean, technically it's half.
so Elias, what do you blast them with a whole bunch of the with your incendiary flow? Very well done.
Yep.
Are
And
they exiled?
Yes.
some of them did get exiled, blast into exilation. And
And I still can't see the general.
oh, I thought you would remember this guy. No, you can't. There's
Yeah.
you're putting out light, I think, or you've got vision or something. But the general's not in view. No. You
Also behind a house.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's true.
I have unobstructed vision. I am keeper
He
of the light.
was around here, I think, like 150.
Alright.
That divine smite gave us so much vision.
Oh yeah. Too much.
Is that your turn, sir?
No, I still have 15 feet of movement.
Hmm.
Trample.
Yeah. I'm wondering, does literally riding over these things do anything to them?
So provoke attacks of opportunity as you ride over them. But
Yeah.
they will do damage to them. Yeah.
Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna
It's like a damage trade.
flavor it. Yeah, I'm just gonna flavor it that as I was doing that, I did a riding flamethrower out of my hand, and I'm gonna end my turn right here.
So you want to ride over the one guy there? Is that
Yeah,
the plan?
yes.
Alright, I'll make my attack of opportunity against the horse. I missed. You did
And
some
then-
trample damage to that guy. Oops, not that
Yeah.
much. That
I
much.
also want to tell my fellow faithful Cathar,
Oh yes, it's their turn.
we ride for the general, and kind of motion towards the way I'm going.
Okay. Those they're trying to circle around then. Jeez. You're gonna get into
Good
thick
whack
of it,
those
yeah.
He's gonna
guys while they're going around.
No, they'll dash. That way they can get down up and around. They're following his instruction.
Norse can dash by itself.
Frederick. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they still have
They can
their
still make their attacks. So that's one spear and one sword.
Yeah. Into the black
Let's
rectangle
see.
of doom.
That's gonna kill that one. So the spear jabs into the head, and then a sword grazes across the the head of the other one, kind of capping off the skull, brains flying out as it's crawling. They've rode down and over as well. Frederick, it's your turn.
Right. Do these Cathars down here have any light swords with them?
Just the inside the black rectangle over there.
Yeah.
It's just off. They're just off the map. I don't have any more
okay.
map
Oh, okay.
there.
They glitched out.
They fall
Yeah.
off the map.
I mean, I map out a lot of shit, but sometimes there's, I
that's
can't,
fine.
I can't, it's Hollywood set, you know what I mean? I can't
Yeah,
fill every
yeah.
building with all this stuff. Not Kurosawa.
You can feel
okay.
It's all
Yeah.
good.
I'm just saying that to see if I can get some more lights further down the path. Like here-ish.
Yeah, you want to shoot a bolt there with light?
Yeah.
Do you have a bolt with light?
Well, now here's what I'm doing. I'm dipping my bolt in oil, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I'm shooting it, and it's
You wanna make a
electrified when
flare.
it comes out of my crossbow. Yeah.
Oh, so it'd be electricity? Right?
Yeah.
I
So
think he's saying he's sparking it with his
Yeah.
electricity.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of light, though. That's not gonna be a very good light
yeah,
source.
I don't.
So I'll let you
I
make
don't
a
need, like,
perception
too
check.
much light.
Let you fire there. Fine. Make a perception check.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire like at this
And-
guy to see.
Alright, and hit that guy too, sure.
Or maybe it's gonna burst into flame. It's gonna be your torch.
Well, depends how well I hit.
I mean, that
Let-
tree
let's
might
see.
burst into flame.
Yeah, I don't want that though.
Let's set the cottage on fire. Maybe that'll provide enough light.
Actually, setting that cottage on fire might do a decent bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a shot at that guy.
Yeah, so that will kill the guy, and then you'll get a little bit of
Perception,
light
you
to make a
say?
perception check. Yep.
Sure thing. Perception.
Because they will emit a little bit of light.
Not too much, I'm guessing.
Whatever light was emitted from it, you didn't see. It wasn't, which was maybe like a 20-foot radius of light around where you hit.
Gotcha.
So a little bit further in, you're pretty sure you saw a few more zombies and stuff. Maybe 3 or 4 more zombies, but you didn't see anybody on a horse.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and do that again. This time, shooting at this guy.
All right.
So Frederick Gonzala. Choo.
You're shooting like up and over the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
That close. He's gonna have a cover bonus, but you don't worry about that.
I
do
have
you?
sharpshooter.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So. 7.
Yeah, pretty sure that's
Yeah,
a
that
miss
don't
anyway.
hit.
Yep. It's the top of the roof.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, does the top of the roof catch fire?
What kind of roof is it? Is it?
Yeah, is it like
If it's a
hay
thatched roof,
or?
that would catch fire.
Hmm.
You just lit a
Technically,
cottage on
because
fire.
you're a sharpshooter, you would never hit the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just hit the
Technically.
ground.
I just like sit behind, besides him. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Oh yeah.
just, like,
Okay. I
hit
see what
the
you're saying.
ground.
Yeah. Hit the ground beside him. Still, a little bit of light. You can make a perception check if you want.
Yep, please. Perception. Come on. I have a fucking +6.
I'm pretty sure, once again, within the area, you didn't see a man on a horse or anything. But it does seem like that
Alright.
back here and beyond, like this is the sort of the back line of the undead. There aren't very many more
Okay.
there.
Alright, that's my turn.
Plumbus.
So I'm gonna start driving the wagon out and heading down in this direction.
Alright, let me just check here.
I mean, I don't know if we should switch to more of a cinematic state for that, because it's going to be a pain in the butt to move 50 people all at the same time over and over again.
But, you're just getting him to charge, right?
Yeah.
That's not that much of a pain in the butt. Just spins you guys around a little bit, but
Just get garbled every time.
Now everybody make dex saves to avoid whiplash.
he's drifting. We established this.
Power drifting.
He's charging
And then
out,
just
turning down.
charging through.
You're charging that direction,
And I
right?
guess- yeah.
Okay, so it takes
'Cause
pretty
I
much your
think-
turn
I
to
mean, I
get
can't
there.
go straight. And while doing that, I use my action to move the sphere up to here,
Doop-doop.
which will force one of them automatically to make the save. I can't force more than one person to make the save with the movement, but
There we go. Okay.
and yeah, that's my goal.
Brannigan.
So could I use my reaction to jump off on the
Oh yes, I
wagon?
forgot. You used your turn to do that. Yep. You can put yourself anywhere in the wagon you want. There's a bunch of guys on there already, but we can muscle
I was
around.
thinking at the there if that's possible.
Oh, even better. Yep, no worries.
As they rush past me, I look at Castine and I go, "Shall we?" And then I run, I run over, and I take out a ration. And as I jump onto Chris, I feed him, and I land on his back, and I say, "Let's go, boy. Let's kick some ass."
That's so awesome.
And I'm gonna be on top of him since I'm not wielding a weapon or anything, and I'm just gonna hold action for anything that comes near the horse or Chris. I'm going to attack them, and I'll end my turn that way.
Oh, Plumbus. Oh wait, that's the 3 of you on the front, so she's gonna have to jump on the side there.
We would probably be as close to the gate as possible too, because we're just trying to skirt around to
Yep, I can.
go around that way.
Yep. We can. I'll guide you down and around that way. Now that I saw your waypoints, I kind of know how to do it. Rannigan, that's your turn. Kendall, it's your turn. You just kind of spent your reaction to jump on.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hold my action if undead start to attack the wagon, smack on the face.
All right. Anything that gets close, you're gonna hit.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Cathar's on top, and the guards
Yeah, I'm
on
gonna
top
just
with their pikes
scream
doing the same thing.
Close the gates!
Guards nodding at you, closing the gates, closing down beside you, Frederick.
Protect
You
the
can hear the
riders.
sound. I love it.
I'll do what I can.
Now the annoying part is every time someone else tries to enter that sphere and they get stuck in it, and one of them gets randomly thrown in a random direction from the sphere. So it's gonna be a lot of pooping in and out of it.
Oops. Did not mean to do that.
They can also be thrown up, so I mean, technically they can, but it doesn't. I don't think they accounted for that.
All right. Miss Isaac, Cedar. I'm having those guys move on you on your turn, kind of, Elias. But you're gonna continue their charge, right? And let's say the guard on the back, who's riding on the back, is gonna. Oh, he does have a light. He does have a torch. Sweet. So that means you guys will be able to see if he catches up with it. 30. They're riding headlong, and yes, they've made their target. Elias, you stare on the face of an old enemy. You remember that? That session? That was you and Alex, I think? That was awesome. Let's finish this. So, Elias, this is the beginning of your turn, just within the light of the guards that's riding in the back with the Cathar, the horse that you've instructed. You can see that there's the general that you saw from up and before near the Moonsilver Temple on your way. Your companions at the time, I think, were frozen to near death. Anyways, the 2 of you, as well as Rem, stared at one another. Yeah, but you never fought or whatever. So, what are you doing, sir? I think you're muted if you're talking.
Sorry, I'm going to
no worries.
ride over a bunch of people right there. So I believe there are some attacks and
To be made.
tramples.
Yeah.
Trample!
So you're gonna let that horse just fucking die under your feet.
Oh yeah, fucking Elias is heartless as shit.
In some ways.
Yeah.
Ouch. Oh, wow. Damn. Not every day.
Trample them!
Well, that's not good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, man. Your horse isn't gonna make it.
That's cool. Where's it die?
Pretty much, it dies back there. Just moving with it.
I am going to keep running
You did trample them for some damage, though, as well as the guys back there. I guess you did... no, didn't quite take out one. A lot of them are close now, because some of them have saved, I guess, your fire and been trampled now. They're near death.
Oh, that's fine. I am going to run up right here. And... I'm gonna lightning bolt this motherfucker.
Wow.
So, I do believe this one and this one also get it.
Awesome. 23, okay. That's one hell of a way to start a fight. I'm making a dex save. The fellow on the horse making a dex save.
I do believe the horse also has to make a dex save.
Oh yeah, good point, good point.
Ooh.
Oh, natural one for
Yeah, that's
him.
good.
Natural one for him. The horse. Got a 19 horse saved for half damage. So that's...
Horse fucking threw
Alright.
him.
That horse is almost dead though, eh? And he took, what, 23 damage, lightning damage?
Yep.
Ouch! So you shoot a lightning streak across, blasting one of the ones that happen to get in the way, and then meanwhile you shoot him and the electricity shoots and bolts down across. Frederick, you get a good view. When something's electrocuted,
finally.
they tend to, you know, show up. So Elias has marked the target for everybody now.
Yeah, what about this guy? Did he
Oh, the two of them have to... that one's dead too. Very nice.
Yeah.
Good
Your
job,
horse, meanwhile,
Francisco.
when he's out and has been, like, taken down, and they're like, eating the horse now.
Wow. Nice.
I just want to see if I have any bonus action things to do.
To make spell slots.
Yep.
Sorcery points.
You can quicken a cantrip.
I am going to... Actually... I am going to, yeah, quicken a cantrip and... So cantrips cost how many?
One.
The ground is moving.
You guys just made me want to fix it. There we go.
Yep, so I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points and quicken... I do believe I'm in range for Firebolt. Yep, and I'm gonna Firebolt him too. Ah,
Firebolt against him, right? It's AC. No, you don't hit. It would
Nice.
blast off his. He does. The man seems to be wearing armor. As well, you see that he is a pale face, kind of like bone white, as it's blasted with electricity. He seems to be holding a blade in his one hand as well.
Here's a question, because I don't know if we're supposed to know this guy. Is this possibly, by any small chance, like that skeleton that we saw at the bridge that wanted to pass?
Oh,
There's a chance.
Way back.
There's a chance it could be. Yes.
Yeah, that was like first session.
That was. You're
Yeah.
going back, man. I like that you dig deep like that. And there's a chance. The descriptions are very close.
to think we could have stopped this by just killing a random skeleton.
But then he went to gym.
It was too far away. I remember you guys were like, "Oh, let's run up and get it," and it was like, "It's pretty far away," and
I
you're
was
like,
all
"Okay,
about running
yeah,
up, but
yeah, it's true. That's very Elias, though." Sorry, nonetheless. That's your turn, right?
That is my turn.
All right, Frederick.
To finally have view of my target. So nice. Am I within 400 feet?
Yes,
yes.
I'm good.
Christ.
you're good.
so fucking far.
I got this.
The guys besides me will notice that Frederick is not going to pull another bolt into his heavy crossbow. This time he's going to be muttering some sort of incantation. And a bolt made of thorns appears in his hand. And he charges it, he loads, and he's gonna shoot without sharpshooter because this really wants to hit. I'm gonna shoot at Skeleton McGee there.
Here we go.
Heavy crossbow. Does anyone want to give me some inspiration?
Sure.
Alrighty, thank you. Oh God.
You gotta be kidding me.
Here you go. Here's some inspiration.
Come on, there we go. I rolled a 4, a 2, and an 8, guys.
So how much damage is that?
That's 22 plus the Rite of the Storm plus 2d6.
Jeez.
So that's 23, no?
So 28, yeah.
Holy shit.
And has to do a strength check or something.
No, it's just restrain now, and every time it moves,
Oh,
it
yeah.
takes 2d6 slashing damage.
Well, at least it's not.
Oh
a
my
horse,
god.
so-
Every time
It's
it
not a
moves.
horse though, so it's not actually gonna have to move itself. It's just gonna move the horse.
Wait for it.
Yeah.
It has minus 10 speed also. Holy shit.
Yep, I'm gonna now shoot the horse.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
This one is with sharpshooter though.
Fuck. I was gonna say the horse might not. The horse might not make it.
Are you sure?
You just shot and killed the horse from underneath him, sir.
Alrighty, let's just
Falls
there we
over. He like stands now there. As he's standing there, the grasping vines like ripping at him. As he looks over towards Elias, who just blasted at him. His horse decayed and destroyed behind him.
You know, I like that you were so confident you were gonna kill the horse that you attack him first.
But wait, there's more.
There is always more.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Well, how's he looking there?
Like,
He's still standing.
bolted.
Alright, yeah.
He's still standing.
He's standing, so he's not prone.
Yep.
He can use his reaction to not fall prone, or I guess it's probably better for him if he. No, wait.
Yeah.
Because he'll be restrained and prone, so I don't think.
Yeah. So he's not prone, then I don't have disadvantage on these. So, shit guys, let's go crazy.
Yeah. Boom.
It's 22, 26.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
Oh no. Alright, so hold on. 26 plus 30.
56, 59, 60.
Fuck. Alright, alright,
Is
Fred.
that-
How do you want to do this, buddy? You just shot the living hell out of this guy. Oh my god, and his horse. You
I
killed
killed
him
him all this
and the horse he
time.
rode in on. That's what you just did.
In
Alright.
1 second, you could see him because of the flash of lightning. He just.
That's all he said. I love how last session too, Plumbus turns to him and says like, you know, be sure to kill him if you get the chance. He's like, if I get my shot, I'll take it. This is I think was the exact words. And there you go. Please, I need you to describe this to me.
Right then, so the first thing that happens is the bolt made of thorns, right? And now remember, this is a bolt made of thorns with electricity running through it. So basically, it's just flash of lightning. Suddenly, the bolt is no longer in his crossbow, and it's wrapping around our friend here. And Frederick immediately is throwing 3 bolts into the air, and as the bolts land in the crossbow, he's shooting the horse, and then him again in the head.
Just brain shot the horse, and it slumps, and right as it's falling, he just gets shot in the chest and the head.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
The 2 guards in the room beside you, just like looking at you in disbelief, now giving you the rest of their bolts. Just here you go.
Yeah,
That was
that's what I
awesome.
thought.
That was awesome. All right, that's your turn though, right?
Yeah.
No big deal. Plumbus riding the death wagon.
I don't know what's going on still.
That's pretty true.
So I'm still driving the wagon in toward that area.
It's true. As you run past, there's going to be a lot of attacking off the side of the wagon, but you're going to kind of skirt down and around, you said?
Yeah.
So...
I guess when I get to like right here and I notice the dude's dead, I'm gonna stop
Yeah?
and then say, shit, let's turn around!
Yeah, you kind of been killing a bunch of guys on the way. Kendall, you could make an attack too if you want.
Bang.
Oh, geez, 7. Oh, that one hasn't
2.
taken damage. Oh, good. That one's still alive. Yep, Brannigan. Same one, but go for it. The rest of the guys...
Natural 20.
Oh, okay, well, do you want to describe how you kill a crawling zombie as you ride by it on the death wagon?
Well, I was turning around and I was bowing towards Frederick earlier when I was on Chris, and as we're charging forward, I just see it coming because of the way that Plumbus is driving, and I just do a front flip off of Chris, and I land on top of the zombie, and I turn and I soccer kick his head towards Sita and Isaac, and then I run back and jump on top of Chris again.
I love it. It's beautiful. Plumbus, is that your turn?
I mean, I might as well do something else. Not to be completely
Just
out.
totally destroyed that
guy. The 3 guys up here, I'm gonna shoot arcane arrows at. So it's 3, 3, and 3 damage. 3 damage to each of them.
Sorry, which 3?
Just the 3 right here.
Oh, those 3, okay. Okay. Brannigan, it will be your turn.
Well, shit. Let's see. How far is this? I'm gonna I'm gonna be a horse for a minute. I'm going to go 40 feet here. I'm gonna tell Elias, just don't ask questions. And I'm gonna put him on my shoulders, and I'm gonna dash.
Well, hold on. Technically, he has to use half his movement to get on you.
Like half of my total movement, because I still have that from the previous turn.
Well, you can use a reaction then. Use half your movement and then get on him. Yeah. So this can be done. But just so you know, for future, for rules and stuff.
Yeah.
I did say earlier when we were talking about the grapple and the grapple move thing, that we have to be careful with it because it can be broken. But anyways, keep going.
Yeah.
I tell him don't ask questions and get on my shoulders.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm going to use my action to dash, and I'll take the opportunity attack from the zombie that I'm standing over. And
Yep.
I'm gonna run back, and I'm gonna tell him to get on the horse next to Chris, and I'm gonna get back on top of Chris.
So you're
And,
dragging him over there? Is that what's happening?
As we run over there, I'm going to kind of like spring forward a little bit and kind of push him off my shoulders. You know, not really thinking that he's forgetting he's not acrobatic as me. I just kind of like fling him forward, and then I'm gonna get on Chris.
Yeah, so Elias can use half his movement. You can use half your movement to get aboard Chris. And the same with Elias, would have to, during his turn, use half his movement to get aboard the horse there. And that's where you are, Brannigan?
And then I'm gonna yell back to Plumbus, "Alright, we're all here, get us the hell out."
That's the idea, Brannigan.
I'll end my turn there.
Alright, Kendall, it's your turn.
Okay, do I see any changes from the zombies? Like, does it seem like they are falling apart? Or?
They are. You notice that the ones that were concerned before with you guys have now turned back towards the corpse of the horse, and they seem to be more focused on it. Anything else? As well as some of the others are eating. Some of the other ones are just charging in towards the nearest unrotten flesh.
Okay. Do the guards have any ranged weapon in the wagon? Can they shoot if they do have?
They have crossbows. Both the guards and the Cathar.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot them up, and then I think I have a javelin.
That makes sense. They can shoot. 1, 2, 3, Cathar.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a javelin at this guy. Woo!
You hit 6 damage. Alright, so you threw a javelin. It's sticking out of the one. A bunch of crossbow bolts go firing off into the distance.
And another one.
Oh, that's a natural 1.
I know that feel, bro.
Complete miss. Sita.
I was going to scream Eves in favor, but after that, I'm not sure I'm gonna. That's my turn.
It sucks. It's gonna actually take Isaac and Sita to smash this on the way by. Alright, and ooh. Oh, the commoners, they went afterwards, but I seem to have removed them from the list. So. Alright, as I said, the Sita and Isaac kind of moving in, it's attacking the zombies. The zombies seem to be moving with a less of a militant sort of maneuver, and just pretty much focusing on that horse there. So these ones here, just moving in and eating as much from the horse as they possibly can. This one will actually move in and try and attack the horse that Sita's riding. Meanwhile, a bunch more come running out from the shadows back there.
Oh boy.
Crawling. On the other side, we have a whole bunch are pouring in and through. I forgot they can walk through.
Now, technically, they have to do an eternal dance of popping in and out of the...
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just assuming... Yeah, I'm just assuming it's going to absorb some of them and drop some others behind as that happens. But for the most part, 4 of them will be in there, and the rest of them have made it through on the other side. This is the part where you guys hate me.
Hey.
Holy shit.
Yeah, okay.
This is the part where I don't hate you because I have a spell.
Good, because I'm casting Fireball, and you're probably going to want to counter it. Now, he had to move in. He's 150 feet up and back. And yeah, from the darkness, a single bright streak of flashing and pointing down directly at where you guys are, Plumbus.
And thankfully, it was my last 3rd level, too.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. So you absorb the Fireball spell that's been cast now from the dark shadow behind.
I actually cast a water ball spell against it.
I love it. Yeah, there's actually a Hydroblast that counters target red spell. I'm just geeking the fucked out right now. Okay, very well done, Plumbus. Elias, your turn.
So I am on this horse.
Yeah.
Facing, well, I'm going to use half my movement to get up on the horse.
Okay.
And now I am facing away from this stallion.
Yeah, it's the horse is at the front of the wagon, right? So.
Yeah, we're just gonna. It's still in the air.
Yeah, it's 150 feet away from your position. It's up considerable distance. It's also shrouded
Oh,
in
wait, no, we're
darkness. So,
Hey!
oh, I remember this one. Yes,
Yep.
strength saving throw. So what are you targeting? You can't technically see any creature unless you can see through magical darkness.
I cannot. So never mind. I can't see anything, so I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Shit.
Yep.
Could, I guess, shoot at it still.
You can, and you can aim for the center of the darkness or a proximity thereof.
So it's 150 feet up.
If only you had a range of 400.
Oh no, most of my spells reach it. I'm just wondering what I want to do.
Oh yeah, you have spells. I keep forgetting you're not a paladin.
Yeah. It shot a fireball at us.
It tried to.
Why does this fucking board love giving me 23? I'm gonna shoot a fireball back at it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That is such poo-poo damage.
Yeah, that sucks for damage.
That is shit damage.
It's a half
Um,
too. Huh. Alright, I'll make this. I'll go for the save. I'll go. Okay. Yeah. It's 23 damage. Okay.
To any creatures within.
Yeah,
20
just.
foot
I'm assuming
radius
you're.
center.
Yeah, you're just shooting the darkness, right? So.
Yep.
Yeah. Shoot into the darkness. Huge explosion sound on the inside. Bright flashes getting muffled by the magical darkness. A bit of it shining out through the outside. It's a strange combinations of magics blasting in the air. Is that your turn?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to turn a second level spell slot into 2 sorcery points.
Yeah.
And that will be that.
Makes sense. Alright, Frederick.
So, I just saw Shadow come in, shoot fire that got swallowed by water, and then get blasted with fire, yes?
Yes.
How many bolts did I get after that last feat?
How many bolts did they give you?
Yeah.
They gave you the rest of their bolts. So they give you 10 bolts in total.
Alrighty. I will put these to good use, I hope. Well, I'm going to shoot it.
You're gonna shoot the center of the darkness? Is that what you're aiming for?
Yes.
Okay.
So, at disadvantage, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Alrighty. Yeah. That's an 11. Yep.
Alright. You're pretty sure your bolt went through the area it was trying to hit?
Alright, let's try it again. Ugh. Yeah, that's my turn.
Not so good when you can't see what you're shooting at.
Bumbus.
Yes, well, yes. Sort of. You know.
I tell everybody, get ready to strike because we're gonna be running right back into the city. Ready to strike because we're going back into the city.
I love it.
Start spinning the wagon back around and
Yep.
telling Chris to just ram through the undead on our way over.
Can I use a reaction to whisper in Chris's ear something else?
Sure. It's your turn next, so I mean, fair enough. Go ahead.
I'm gonna pet him and say, listen to Plumbus, but run through this first, charge through this first, and then make your way back.
Oh,
It's floating in the air.
The stallion
It's
is
150 feet,
at least
yeah.
100 feet up off the ground. But he wants
it's
to
in the
charge.
air.
You want
It's
to
in the
charge
air.
past these guys, anyways. Bunch of attacks can happen there from anybody that guarded, which some of them did. And what you're gonna smash? Let me see here.
Okay, I didn't know he wasn't on the ground. He's in the air. Okay, it still works because we'll clear a path for.
Let's face it. I'm just any of the ones that are beneath your thing right now, just pretty much smashed to death. Okay. You guys are going to be able to kill these guys a lot faster if needs be. But Plumbus, is that your turn? That's like you moving that.
Yeah, there
but
isn't anything else I can do.
Nothing else you're going to do? Okay. Brannigan. As the chariot's riding through, you can see Chris was responsible for squishing a whole bunch of the zombies. One of them currently gored on the front of his tusks, and he's trying to shake it off as he's charging through and smashing as many as he possibly can with his feet. Meanwhile, up and beyond you is this dark shadow kind of glowing out into the night. You see Isaac and Sita still fighting on the grounds beneath it. What are you doing, sir?
I'm going to tell Chris, good boy, now just take everyone back into the city, and I'm going to take my grappling hook out, and I'm going to throw it up here.
Yep.
And I'm just basically trying to get back up in the tower area.
Yeah, you can climb up and get aboard the tower there.
And I'm just going to stay up there, and I'm going to be yelling out the tower to, you know, obviously Sita, Isaac, and the Cathar and guard that are out there to hurry up.
Fred's in the room busily shooting, as well as the other guards are busily trying to keep up with him, just handing him bolts, pretty much.
I'm gonna say, hurry up, make your way over here. You guys are going to perish out there if you don't hurry. Basically, I'm just yelling like so much because we've done so, like in Brannigan's mind, he's done so well making sure nothing bad has happened that he wants.
Oh, huge damage control, sir. Yeah, you guys have done very well.
So like, I'll end my turn with him just, you know, yelling like super hard, like, and then I'm gonna say to Fred one time, trust me, if worse comes to worse, just shoot an arrow at me. I'll catch it.
Kendall,
You're a strange man.
Kendall,
I'll show you
your
something
turn.
cool.
Next, just so you know.
Can the dead climb onto the, like, how high is this thing, like where I'm standing?
Oh, it's the wagon.
Yeah.
Maybe at
Like,
maybe about 10 feet tall at the top of the roof there. So they could climb up to get to the top if they wanted to. As well, Brannigan's got a rope dangling down with the grappling hook leading to the tower from the top there, behind you. The guards are on top, both have spears pointed down and they're jabbing at the zombies as you're like looking around. And a bunch of crossbows are being fired from the other side, down at the first sort of line of zombies marching their way towards the gate. The guards on the inside of the gate have their pikes reached 10 feet out, ready to poke anything that gets close to.
okay, I'm gonna climb onto the roof of the wagon
Okay.
and basically help anyone who wants to go to the grappling hook. And that will be my turn.
Alright.
Are you leaving the wagon out with all the...
Sita and Isaac kind of charge back on their horse, and they've charged to pretty much right underneath where the horse is, and Sita has her holy symbol held forth, and Isaac smashed a few zombies. She's attempting to shoot a light radiant ray from her holy symbol. It's blasting out into the darkness, and the darkness is fighting the light ray, and the two are kind of locked into a bit of a battle there. As that happens, yeah, Isaac's attacked, but he will also use half his movement and get off the horse there, kind of break the front wall. She has failed on her attempt, and the undead start surrounding and attacking Isaac as they've stripped the horse clean of flesh. Ooh, a few hits there. Isaac's taking a bit more damage. Yeah, here, that's... Okay, So, now, the undead around you guys. The guards are stabbing down and kind of just basically clearing out a few of the crawler ones that you guys are kind of crawling up the side of the thing. Cassian gets 3 attacks. Oh, plus... yeah, okay. Well, it's 2 hits. She rolled it really bad on the... kind of hope for the 3 hits, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Alright, well that's that one down. The Cathar that's on board with you. Go shoot with the crossbow. It's D8. Alright. So that's okay, that's a lot of plus the guys up top also shooting. So Elias, you're pretty much on deck. I'm just finishing up with the oh, those guys are going to move in too, and they're going to get the attacks of opportunity. So pretty much just imagine the hordes of zombies moving in as far as they possibly can. The guards are retaliating along the walls, stabbing and shooting with their crossbows, whatever's more appropriate. I'm actually going to dish out a few attacks to each of you, so I should roll those real quick. Elias, actually it's just your horses and stuff that are getting attacked, but that would be... whose horse did we have tied to the front there?
Frederick's, I think.
Oh, Jesus, Frederick's. No.
What? No, not Dominic the Coco.
Yeah, well, he's taking a bit of damage. Not that much. I missed with a couple attacks.
I don't remember. Did Rem's other horse die? I don't remember.
No, Rem took his horse.
Oh, yeah, that is mine.
Alright. Alright, and the darkness shape kind of flies up. It kind of flies far enough away that none of you would be able to see it. So
Yeah,
kind of
fuck you.
way back into the darkness there. And Elias, it's your turn.
Just out of strict curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
what would happen if a flaming sphere happened to like butt up against a sphere of water?
Flaming sphere of water.
Well, the Sphere of Water is a higher level spell, for one.
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering what would happen.
I don't know. You can find out. If you want to cast it.
No, they move. Well, you know what? Let me.
You casting it inside of it?
No, not inside of it. That's not
Okay.
what I'm doing.
But yeah, feel free to experiment with spells like that. I usually read the spells and figure something out, but I don't tell you what happens until you've either 1, tried it, or 2, make an Arcana check or something to be
Probably
like,
the most efficient thing to do is just put a flaming sphere right over their heads, so they all just start burning to death.
yeah, you could
Alright,
start
so
damaging the
I'm
fuck out of
going
them, yeah. From a
to
distance, too.
I'm gonna put a flaming sphere right here.
That makes a lot of sense.
Just far enough away to not get hit with it. So we're gonna drop that right there, and then I'm going to use my bonus action. Can I get control of that?
Yep. Start moving them, doing a bunch of damage.
Just do
Yeah,
some
I'm just
Roomba.
going to
Just gonna quickly... Oh, good, you threw it up for me. Thank you, sir.
move it over to that one of those
Thanks.
guys
14,
there.
10 fire.
So they need to make a
Dex 10 or...
Yeah, I moved it to one of the crawlers. So they're prone. So they should have disadvantage.
Oh, cool. Wow. Wow. That's all the crawlers there. 2, 3. That's a lot of 10s. Okay. Is that your turn, sir? You're just burning the living shit and rolling a flaming sphere all over this like mass. You're pretty sure a couple passes over, and they'll all be burnt and destroyed. At least at this rate.
Do you mean the unliving shit?
Yeah.
I am going to yell out to these hooligans down here who are just chilling to make their way back and get into the city.
Sorry, who are you yelling at?
The MVPs.
Yeah. Kobe and Shaq down there.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're
The ones that gave me the light.
They're actually probably because last time they would be riding around, but there's another gate. They'll be heading that way. Oops.
Yeah.
So they're just heading to the There's another southwest sort of gate, not too far from here. So they're heading that way. There you go.
Yeah, that's everything.
Fred.
I guess I'll help Sita and Isaac. They have been so nice to me. They promised me money. So I will shoot the two standees besides Isaac, yes?
Yep. Standees.
Like this. And this. Yeah. There you go.
Very nice. That's 2 down.
And yeah, that. Fuck it. I will put away heavy crossbow, take out hand crossbow, use bonus action to light it in electric blood. I've received 21 damage, none of it from anyone but myself.
Alright, so that means it's Plumbus's turn?
So, I mean, the main thing is I'm going to be... Did they close the gates again? Because they had to open them to let us
jeez.
out.
I think I have the
We're only
gates...
out for a short while.
Yeah. I think the gates are currently actually open. They're sort of... They've got their... They've braced defensively with their pikes right now, and they're sort of just trying to fight them back. The gates are currently open, but they'll be ready to close them at a moment's notice.
Yeah, we're going to try our best to slog through with the murder wagon and get back inside.
Murder wagon.
And while we're doing that, I'll lay down some suppressive fire on some of these guys that are in the, like, fire,
Okay.
for lack of better terms.
That's one of these guys dead. Beautiful.
Eyes.
And you're moving the wagon out and in. Brannigan, as that's happening, what are you doing?
As that happens, I'm gonna say it's been a while since I used one of these, and I'm gonna take this guard's crossbow out of his hand.
Yeah.
And what's up with these walls? Are they normal walls or what are they?
They're like 20-foot palisade walls. They have it's very narrow rampart that you could walk across if you want to. Not really designed for defensive postures along the wall, but you could, if you have decent amount of acrobatics, you could easily balance along the wall. If that's what you're asking.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna grab it. And how many bolts can I get?
You guys are just making me make bolt rolls all the time. He gives you 4 bolts. You can also see the wall behind you is just a whole bunch of, archery supplies.
Fred just
Okay.
squints at the guard and says, "I thought you had given me one."
I look at Fred and I smile and I say, "You're not the only one that could use one of these, but I'll admit you're way better." And then I'm gonna run out and I'm gonna run about, let's see, this far out.
I like it. Alright.
Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna yell out to Sita and Isaac and be like, "Hurry! Obviously, northbound is blocked off. Follow the other guard in the campfire. Take the southeast gate." What are you guys doing? I've warned you so much already.
She's
Do you
turned
have a death
turns
wish?
to you now, kind of angrily, with her horse rearing up in the air. She's like, "We're protecting the city. It's our job." And she's turned the horse back down, sort of stomps on the head of the crawling zombie ahead of her.
I'm gonna yell back one more time and be like, "That's what all of us are doing. But why are you gonna die for it? Let's fight behind the walls. Or what was the point of us building them? Of you guys building them?" And I'm gonna take my crossbow and I'm gonna take 2 shots at the ones that are. I'm gonna take a shot at this one.
Now you can only do one
This one.
because crossbows they have loading.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I have to have a whole feat about it.
Alright, well, I'll shoot the one that is right here next to Isaac.
Okay.
23.
Yep.
It's a D8. Trash. I'm not going to use this dice anymore. That's a 5.
Actually, that's still enough. So you'd hit it in the head with your crossbow shot. It kind of topples over. Ugh. Isaac, like, looking back at you, nods at you, goes back to swinging his giant kind of two-handed halberd battle axe thing.
I'm going to put my hand over my head, and I'm going to, like, sit on top of this fence, like, with my legs dangling over, but I'm, like, aiming with the crossbow, kind of just chilling. Like, I can't believe these people. You know, end my turn.
All right, Kendall.
There's not much I can do. I'm gonna
So-
hold my action if
Okay.
they're crawling,
There's a whole bunch of zombies all around you. I think at this
but I
point.
don't think I can reach them because I'm on top of the wagon. So
No, you'd have to get on the other side of that Cathar there. But you could, if you got on the other side of that Cathar, just to the left of you.
I'm
Super
good.
cramped, don't get me wrong. Commoner, okay, so we get to do a bunch of killing. Like guard. And then we
I'm
got
called the murder
shots.
wagon for nothing.
Oh yeah, it's the murder wagon. And we got 3 shots. It's all 3. 2 stabs. Oh. Alright, Cathar's now charging out into the fray. Had enough of you guys telling them what to do. So it's 2 attacks. That's more than enough. Alright. Now, Isaac and Sita. 1, 2, well. It's probably. It's 2 attacks. Yes, that's both on that one. Undead comes surrounding Isaac again.
Ugh, he just won't learn. Yeah.
It's 4 attacks. All of them miss. Oh, it's 5. Okay. Very well done. Okay, Elias, we're gonna see how if your horse survives this round. Or I'm sorry, Fred, we're gonna see if your horse survives this round. I guess Elias, we're seeing if the horse you're on survives this round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. You're still good. The horse is still good. And the horse will actually can buck and kick and kill one. Now Chris is. Oh well, we can kill that guy to start. Now, well, wait, flaming sphere. I gotta look that up again. Is at the
So,
start of their turn?
It's the end of their turn.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
they end their turn within 5 feet of it, then they take damage.
And it's how much damage?
2d6.
2d6.
Can you roll that for me, please?
Yep.
Just hope you roll good. You can apply it across the board. Yeah, it's
The
not
deeps.
bad. It's 10. They end their turn there, right? So that's okay. It's okay. Oh, you guys are seeing the end of this.
I don't know why, but I don't believe you.
That one's gonna take it now too. So that's 9
Well, the
damage.
thing is, I don't. I obviously don't know the mechanics of how it would work in the game, but assuming that from as far as I know, they're just normal undead as far as my knowledge of that goes. They probably have mostly lost interest at this point, except the ones that are, seeing dead things around us.
They're just attacking the closest flesh. That's all they're doing right now. So they're not. Before they were like flanking and like we were like setting up attacks and we were fighting. Now it's just like, meat grinder. You guys are gonna just finish them off. Elias, it's your turn. We'll probably say this is probably the last round. So whatever's left after this, you guys can finish off. Yeah, it's another damage dex roll check thing, isn't it? 2, 3. Okay, I'll roll. You said disadvantage for the ones that have. So do that separately, just real quick, because I don't have enough color-coded dice. Okay, well, that's 3. Oh, 4 of them in there. Hey, one of them made it. Yay! How much damage are we talking about?
The one that made it. Oh wait, yeah. This is my turn, so that's a
new roll. Make it
8.
8. All right, so that one's gonna do just 4 for that guy, but 8 for the rest. Okay. They're so close.
And I guess I can't reach the prone ones, so I'll just lay down sick beats on the guy in front of me. And Kerplooey.
Okay, 24 damage.
Plus 8.
No, 4
Plus
damage.
1d8.
Plus 9 damage.
9 damage.
No, 9 damage. Okay. Yep. And all right, is that your turn, sir?
Yeah.
All right, Frederick.
Abbasin, damn it, leave Dominic alone. I'm gonna shoot at all the horses, zombies surrounding my horse.
All of the zombies surrounding your horse.
So, not all of them, but like these 3. Yeah, the 3 crawlies
Okay.
to the left of him.
Yep. Yeah, I got it. Start at the top.
Yeah. Here we go. And crossbow sharpshooter. Come on, right. Come on, right of a storm. Nope. Next one.
It's 18, it's 19. Okay, so that's still up.
Yeah. Oh, that's a natty 1.
Oh.
Next one, I don't even care.
It's a miss. The last one, 17 plus.
Yeah, that's 19.
19 as well. Okay. So 2 super damaged, dead, like, skulls cracking headshots, but not quite blowing them up. The other one completely missing. Is that your turn, Fred?
Yes.
Plumbus. You want to guide them all inside now, right?
Yo.
So.
And I guess as my action, what I do is I just push the sphere back, and it's probably gonna end at the end of my turn. But yeah, whatever. Doesn't really matter at this point. Hopefully.
Well, yeah, we're pretty much just riding everyone into safety. Elias can destroy most of what's there. Isaac, Brannigan, and Sita can probably kill what's down at the bottom there. So, everyone else kind of gonna ride with you, I think. The Cathars have charged out, by the way, and they're just kind of killing guys. And yeah, Kendall, if you want to jump off and get one last turn in, no problem.
I think.
I mean, if we're jumping off, I might roll in some sick beats too.
Well, this is like was your last turn to sort of do it. You guys, I mean, unless you guys want to, if you find it fun playing it out, and by all means. But we would probably spend the rest of the night just slowly killing zombies. I mean, it's up to you, but nonetheless.
I thought we were just gonna hand wave that we killed them all.
I figure that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
So, watery sphere, nice.
I was just reading that to see
okay.
what it said about. It only extinguishes normal flames. It doesn't extinguish magical flames, apparently.
Yeah, no, I was. Wait and see. I got some ideas.
For thematic purposes, Elias will help clean up the mess. But yeah, I don't want to sit there.
Nonetheless, it's Plumbus's that turn. Plumbus, you just rode everyone in, right?
I bring them in, and then I used my action to move the sphere back
Yeah. Okay.
60 feet, and then up 10 feet, and then it'll probably
So
pop.
just
at the
drop 'em.
time.
I love
Yeah,
it.
and then they fall prone and take 1d6 damage.
Okay. Brannigan.
At this point, I kind of see it's dying down. I look back to all the commoners back there that I can see, and I say, "Hey, everybody, don't worry. I'm glad you guys are all safe. We're gonna clean the rest of them up for you guys now, so don't worry." And then I'm just gonna take aim again, and I'm gonna whistle to myself. I'm gonna shoot this one in the head next to Isaac.
You see the child's like turned back. He's like, "Hear that? We're gonna be safe." And the one's like, "Yes, we're safe now." And the one commoner's you can see he's looking up at you and looking back at the rest. And you're shooting which one?
The one right above.
Yeah,
Isaac right
cool.
here.
Yep.
Let's see. 26.
Very well done.
And what is it? What's my ad? I rolled a 3. I think it's plus 4, so 7. 7 piercing.
Okay. So you kind of crossbow bolt sticks out of the side of him. That's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wave to Sita and Isaac, and I'm just gonna say, whenever you guys are ready, can you just hurry this crap up? I'm just gonna keep like swinging my leg like nonchalantly, kind of taunting them in a way.
All right.
And
Kendall, it's your turn.
Well, I've just jumped off the wagon, shield first, and scream, "Aves in favor of us," and just attack.
Start
I'm not gonna
smashing
spend too
zombies.
Yeah, don't spend too much time on it.
Alright, you smash one zombie in the head that was crawling towards you. You kick the other one over to the ground with your shield, or I should say push him back to the ground, smash him in the head too. You just basically, you and the other Cathars are just unleashing Avacyn's fury on these things. As well, Elias's flaming spheres doing a lot of damage to a bunch more. So pretty much you folks would take the next maybe 15 seconds or so just smashing the rest of the these undead into pieces. And with that, I'm just going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Maybe about 10 minutes or so, folks. See you guys in a bit.
Sure.
Okay. See you then.
well, that was fun.
Oh yeah.
So are you guys all level 7?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm doing about my leveling up.
Well, at least no one died. That's all I wanted.
Yeah. No one died. No, well, no, sorry. A lot of things died.
I don't have a horse anymore. Damn it.
Yeah. But hey, you your antics made it so that I could see the guy. And you actually lightning bolted him for a bunch.
Yeah, did a shitload with that lightning bolt.
See Hilo, kill Hilo.
It's just so funny. Fucking Brannigan's just so mad at Sita and Isaac. Like, he's not mad that they're fighting, he's mad that they didn't, like, bring the fight closer to make it easier for everybody. They're just, like, staying out there. I fucking hate them so much.
I don't mind them. Well, Fred doesn't mind them.
Yeah, like, out of character, I don't mind them either, because they just meat shield for a lot of crap, but, like, Brannigan fucking despises the way they act. It's like, can you at least Elias tries to get strategic fucking, advantage on things. Like, they're just like, oh yeah, let's fight 50 feet away from everyone else alone.
Yeah, they can take it.
Yeah, I mean, Isaac's a tanky fucking dude.
Oh yeah. Remember he was fighting like 4 vampires by himself?
Yeah.
Upside, Monk has a crossbow now.
Yeah. We can make a sharpshooter of you still.
I could learn a thing or two from Fred.
Ah man, I love crossbows.
The good thing is, worst comes to worst, they can catch these magical hands, activate my trap card.
So is it like almost daytime at this point, or
It's the middle of the night, I think. Still.
It's like
Maybe
3 hours
Yeah. Yeah,
it's
until
like 1 a.m.
daytime. So and that
yeah,
was
it's
like
maybe like 1 a.m.
in game probably a minute. So
Yeah. Baby, I'm gonna get a drink.
I love how I can just run across this wall and shoot shit. I was really scared. He was gonna make me do an acrobatics check, and then I roll a 1 and fucking fall off the wall.
that would have been fucking hilarious.
I felt like it would have happened too, just because, like, typical Brannigan shit, you know? Like, yeah, I got this. Psych, die. Dude, that water sphere that Plumbus casted, though, that shit was clutch. The past 2 sessions, it was literally a wall. Like, no one could do none of the zombies could do shit.
yeah, I'm sure he didn't really want to actually go through the logistics of how it would work when 50 different guys try to go through it at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
Because technically, every time one of them gets caught, they randomly get thrown out. A random one of them gets randomly thrown out in a random direction, and then that may or may not mean they have to go back in, and yeah.
It's bad enough that he's doing like 50 rolls for attacks. Dude, those tidal waves, though. Oh my god. Plumbus killed like 20 zombies in like 3 turns.
Right, I'm back. What's up?
Just talking
Nothing.
about how clutch Plumbus's water bending was.
Oh yeah. We speaking of the counter spell, or the water sphere, because both were
The water sphere and the tidal waves.
yeah, fucking tidal waves. Took out so many, like so many. I need me some AoE.
I'm just glad that the what is it, the patient defense or the dodging action worked so well for me. Like
Yeah, you could have gotten minced right there.
Like when I was first saving all the people, and then when I went to Isaac and Sita, it was just like it could have been very bad.
Oh yeah. Brannigan is a brave fool. Gotta love him for it.
Yeah, there are some times where I don't want to do the things that I call out that he's doing. Yeah.
I understand perfectly.
Like going back.
The same thing happened with Sydney.
Yeah.
Yeah, like going into the fucking temple, I was like, please, no, why? We all know there's demons there.
Exactly. It's like going back to when I went to the cult house. Like, obviously I knew this wasn't a good idea.
But hey, you were drunk. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a fun campaign. I always have fun playing this here game.
Yeah, every session is just so good.
Yeah.
I don't think there's one time I've been bored.
Nah, everything's fucking intense every single time. For good or for worse. Like, it's either like fun intense or like painfully, you know, everything's wrong intense.
Yeah, and it's like what we always say, like at end of sessions, like all of us, like you guys, like whenever anyone's role playing or like adding their commentary or their lines to the story, like it literally, it's engaging, you know.
Yeah, it is. It's not like I do this, end of turn. We we get into it, all of us.
Like, even though I hate Elias's actions, like, I love the descriptions of them, you know what I mean? Like, what he's thinking and all this other crap. And then, yeah, like, Plumbus's, like, one-liners are always fucking gold.
Yep. And I'm actually very interested by Kendall. Like, this is a very
Yeah.
new direction for Ez. Like,
Went from a quiet guy to someone who shouts orders to everybody.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he does it well.
He's very, to the point, too. Like, but he's, like, he has more of a heart than Elias. Like, him and Elias are very much alike, but they're different at the same time.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, Elias is playing chess, and Kendall isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that explains a lot.
Yep. Yeah. Bon appetit.
Yeah, dude. Like, I always say it all the time. It's hard, like, cause like this group we have, like, it's hard to think of like I'll play other games or I'll DM other games, but like this whole like dynamic we have, like it blows my mind every week, like
Yeah.
how good this is.
This is lightning, definitely. Lightning struck. Which has me thinking, what will we do when it ends? I mean, it has to end eventually, like in,
Yeah,
I hope, like 2 years.
We'll continue playing until we're all dead.
Yeah, sounds fun. I'm in.
I'm with it. I mean, because the thing is, like, even if the campaign changes, like, as long
Yeah.
as I'm playing with everybody, I don't care. Like, we'll keep making new crap.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is the plan.
Because, like, I think Alex, we were talking about it before. Like, it's just so hard to find a group like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's usually like always like one guy that makes it not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had that guy already.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah, you had to think harder.
I forgot about that. Like, it wasn't like I get what he was doing with his character, but it was like super extreme. Like, he was trying to be like hardcore to himself, but at the same time, it wasn't like really progressing
he
the
was a
narrative.
fucking
Like
edgelord.
the thing is he joined the game knowing that his character would be joining our group.
Is everybody there? It's just me? Oh.
Yeah. But
That was
come
weird.
on, give me a short rest and I'm good.
Yeah.
I hate you short resters.
You fighters and warlocks and all you.
Yeah, okay. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Awesome.
I
I
think Brannigan.
think Ruben.
Yeah, Ruben just went to drink. Hello,
Oh.
Bambi. Goodbye, Bambi.
Ow, that's my buddy. I don't know why he hopped into D&D. Yeah, he meant to go into Dota.
Yeah.
D and Dota.
What's up, Bambi?
Nothing. I was just hoping to listen in for a little bit. Be creepy.
I mean, that's up to Mark.
We broadcast it.
I'm back.
So, I mean,
Yeah, you guys are allowed to listen in, or I don't know if you're streaming right now on Twitch, Ruben, but there's that. If not, I'll also post up on YouTube, so feel free.
No, I stopped streaming it because I think it was slowing my computer down, and that's
Yeah.
why I couldn't use my voice and all that crap.
Yeah, it's major bandwidth, I would assume,
Issue.
drainage, so
I'll get you the link,
I'm-
Bambi.
I haven't tried it, but yeah, feel free to listen in if you want. Nonetheless, wow, that was pretty awesome combat, guys. Epic. Almost 2 session long fight against those guys, the zombies. I was surprised
It
how
is.
quickly you took down
One
the
turn
boss,
for the
though.
chief.
Yeah, totally surprised.
like that was definitely a zombie fight because the way zombies work is, okay, yeah, they're pretty stupid and they weren't as stupid, but you
Yeah,
can just
yeah.
mow them down, right? But they just keep coming as you mow them down.
Sheer
And they
numbers.
keep coming until you're out of resources and they're right in front of you and they're still trying to kill you.
I must say, the lightning to 3-bolt ridiculous combo was so great to see, like, in my head. That was
Oh, me too. Yeah,
fucking awesome.
it's definitely a good way to send that guy off. It was
Yeah,
cool.
we
Like,
never even get to
He
see
had
what
no
he did.
chance. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
No
oh,
chance.
that guy's probably powerful. No.
Man, you guys are heroes. You went and saved all the people. I'm giving you guys. Everyone gets 700 experience for that. I was going to reward a certain amount per each of them that you got through.
Nice.
There wasn't a single casualty, so there's that. Plus the combat encounter itself, which was a 450 pointer. So that puts us at 7 plus 450 is 1,150,
Oh. Okay.
right?
Whoops.
1,150.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So we are at 2,500. No,
467.
2,567. Yeah, there we go.
2, 5, 6, 7.
2,5,4,6,7. I can math.
Yeah, you're gonna be a while off, I think, until the next level, but
Yeah.
nonetheless, every bit counts. Good encounter. Guys kicked ass. It was awesome. So, as I have the clock up here, we don't really get to move it ahead too much, but that means you guys are dealing with 2 or maybe 3 hours before that sun starts peeking into the gloom of the Stensian morning, dawn, if you will. Blood's probably pumping through you, but as just Plumbus, as Alex said, you might have exhausted some of your resources and whatnot, but as you've managed to destroy the remaining bits of undead, and looking out amongst the destroyed front area of the palisaded wall village of Lammas, Sita and Siza returning towards where the main group is, and the adrenaline running down from you all folk, from all of you all. What do you do?
Well, We, Kendall, we were on maybe mission to go find people at the Temple of Heron's Grace, yes?
Yes, but do we know for sure that we will be able to find someone to help us?
No, we don't. It is an hour's ride, though.
I guess we can just go back, go back.
Yes. How much time? How much hour? How many hours is it from Lammas to the actual Maurer estate?
It's 4 there, and it'd be about 4 there. So we're dealing with 12 miles approximately. If you're traveling at a fast pace, you can do 4 miles in an hour.
So 3 hours.
Yeah.
So I
You
say.
really
Yes.
load that
So
down.
that's 5 hours.
Yes.
If
Yeah.
you wanna go back and go to the Mauer estate, okay.
You pretty much
And
have to
we
go. Pretty much have to go right there and then right back. Sita, she's, you guys are all covered in like, coagulated blood and
I'm not.
wounds and maybe some bruises. No, you're not at all.
Your blood.
Absolutely no blood on your hands, sir. Nonetheless, Sita's kind of says to all of you as she brushes past you in through the front gates, moving swiftly. She says, riding on her horse, Isaac behind her, "We'll be striking at dawn." And she continues riding. She looks very fired up, and she's called the rest of the Cathars with her. And they're heading back to St. Indal's Church.
I'm gonna look to Elias and I'm gonna say, sometimes I wouldn't mind you using her as the chess piece.
I'm gonna look back at Brannigan and just give him this quizzical look. You mean I don't?
I laugh.
Frederick's gonna yell at Sita from the tower. I'm going to charge you for that. So, what's the plan, boys?
Well, I was going to take a small rest and gain back some of my, read over my notes to gain back some of my knowledge, and then once the light comes up, I'm gonna be heading toward the tower to get another ally for us.
So I say we rest for what, hour? And set off into the morning?
That should be fine. As
Great.
we're all talking, I just want to note I'm gonna stop by all the people that I saved, the commoners, and then stop by the commoner with the kid and kind of just chat it up with them and make sure they're all doing okay.
They'd be going to the church, probably to seek refuge there. Yeah, they all kind of the father walks up to you and he shakes your hand and says, "Thank you very much." He says, "You're very brave." And the little girl kind of comes up and gives you a bit of a hug, she looks at you, up at you, Brannigan, and says, "Father said you were going to take on the devil himself."
I'm gonna kneel down and I'm gonna say to her, yes, you've heard that is right, but I believe you guys will all be seeking refuge in the church, right?
She nods at you and kind of looks back at the father, and the father's giving you a definite nod, indicating that, yeah, that's where you guys are going. And they're kind of all just walking in that general direction anyways.
I'll I'll grab her hand and I'll like put my hand on top and I'll say, I'm not from this land, but I tell my party this, I wouldn't believe it if I've never seen it myself, but when you go to that church there, just know that myself and my friends, we won't be fighting alone, because there's a window in there that hasn't broke. Make sure you pay your respects to that angel that's on that stained glass window, and pray that she still looks out for me and my group as we go take on, as you say, the devil himself.
They both, she nods at you, like, memorizing what you instructed her to do. And he says, you speak of the angel Sigarda.
Aye.
And he's, like, looking at you, and he's nodding to agree. As you folks are all going to be approaching the church now, I kind of have you at the bottom of the map there. So, and here we are. I think that's everyone. And
What happened to the guard that was with that Cathar?
they're with the group now.
The spin of adventure everyone wants.
What about the one that was hiding under the fucking wagon?
Yeah, where's that little bitch
We got
too?
spotted as soon as we moved, and then yelled at.
Yep. He's clearly been fired. But yeah, do you want to? I'll put the guard and the Cathar that you were talking to earlier, Elias, and how about I give them their names?
Yeah,
It
Elias
is-
is gonna ask what their names are.
Jana and Boha. So this one's Jana. Maybe Yana, I'm not sure. And this one's Bohar. And yeah, so they've introduced themselves to you on the way back. Oh, and you're with the child and the father, right? Okay. So as you folks have come back to the church, you said you're going to rest for an hour, is that right?
Yeah, short rest basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, finish that. I'll get the short rest then, yep. Of course. So let's wind this up an hour. I'm getting so close, folks. I can feel it in the air. We're approaching dawn. As you folks would awake from your hour-long rest.
Oh shit.
You could probably hear, it would be, what? Sita. Yeah, so they're preparing. I guess. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. So you guys are in the church. You could probably wake up to hear the sound of Sita. Sort of mentioning to the rest of the group about how the attack is going to happen. I could show you guys the map, the battle map, as well, if you need to look at it. But I'm assuming you guys might be parting ways in a little bit. Am I right?
I believe we will do what no
Surely.
D&D party should do.
Splitting the party?
Correct.
For like the third or fourth time this campaign.
Yeah, I know. You know, you gotta do it sometimes, right?
In a situation like this, where if we don't do it, we could possibly just all die.
All right. So this is important. What you guys talk about and stuff. What you guys plan before you leave. So feel free to roleplay for a bit. I guess officially, I mean, if you want to look at the map here. I think officially we don't technically actually have to have you guys separate until we get to that part there is when
Correct.
you split up. Yeah, okay. So it's not that far away. So
Where's one of us going
Right.
and where's the other group going?
One of us is going south and the other one's going north.
So some of
We
us are
gotta
going to
check-
Rem's tower.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
Rouge Tower. We'll be getting the armor and possibly any supplies from magic you might have still there. I'm not sure what he What if that's stashed?
And where are you guys headed? I'm
Saint
looking at Fred.
Terence, Saint Terence is a place of people devout of Sigarda, host of Herons. Maybe people will help us. Maybe not. Worth taking a look.
I look I go to Plumbus and I say, would it be okay for me to accompany them, or do you guys really need me with you to go to Rem's tower?
Elias wants to interject and suggest that Brannigan go with Plumbus because he really wants to go to Heron's Hold. So I don't think everyone should go there, and just Plumbus should go to the tower.
We'll have a few others with me. There's still the young pups I shaved. They might come along.
But Brannigan would also say, like, to argue, not against exactly what Elias said, but just like, like, well, if this is the place where they worship the angel that gave us this mission, I would very much so like to check that out and meet those people and possibly speak with her once again.
Would Elias have heard of Heron's Hold being a part of the church?
I would assume it's probably not outside of the realm of a history check.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Oh,
Oh.
holy shit.
Oh,
All right.
I think you know that.
You would know that long ago. Can we just say long ago? I don't want to look up the exact time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Long
there used to be
ago,
where-
there used to be Castle Falkenrath, and it was attacked and destroyed. The angels and knights attacked it. The knights of Heron's Hold, as well as an angel known as Sigarda, and they destroyed it. They pretty much obliterated it, and now it is sort of like a place some people go take missions to, pilgrimages to it. It's a holy place right now, and there isn't people stationed there. It's not that sort of thing. Just so if anybody's like really into the magic lore, I am taking a bit of license with this, but I'm making it work. But it's nonetheless, it's a place where now many of the knights that fought there were buried, and it's sort of treated as a holy place. But it's ancient history sort of stuff right now.
Yeah, there's no one that actually like stays there.
There's
common
no-
knowledge.
Yeah, not to your knowledge. There's no order that works out of there. Yeah,
I'm
I gotta say no
going-
order that works out of there yet, but wink wink. Anyways.
I'm going to tell that to Brannigan that no one is actually there. We're simply going there on a hunch.
I kind of make that like put air on one side of my cheek and breathe out and go, all right. I'll go Plumbus.
Elias isn't like saying no, you're not allowed to go. He's just saying like this very well might.
Well,
be a
Elias,
errand.
too, do you remember from your own history being told about this?
Being told about Heron's Hold.
Well, by an angel, yes. I mean, this is not where you first learned about it, but I mean, Sigarda did say to you to seek
Yeah,
out
actually-
the Knights of Heron's Hold. The Heron's Light, or something like that.
Yeah, she said something, but not quite Heron's Hold. I think it would click at this point, but Elias still thinks it might be a fool's errand, but he wants to go there, and actually right now more for his own reasons than necessarily. Yeah, he's got his own thing. We'll get to it when we get there.
Fair enough. So, over the next hour, as you guys are talking and stuff, do I need to know if you guys doing anything that I need to know about?
I guess this will be during our rest, so.
Yeah, you're done your short rest, sort of deal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna at some point actually ask Sita if I'm gonna go up to her and say, "Well, you've seen what I can do, and I can do much more. Thing is, vampire is a tough creature to kill. They have high resistances, and my bolts can only go so far. It would be of great help if I can get some sort of enhancement on my weaponry."
She sort of looks at you for a second, and she says, "Well, that is not my skill set."
Perhaps when we return, you can find someone whose skill set it is.
Um,
If not, it's fine. I'll just shoot it with mundane bolts, see how it goes.
she says there are spells to help you with that. I might be able to get access to such a spell.
This is greatly appreciated.
She
We will
says,
return with the host of parents, if possible.
she says, "You're leaving. What am I paying you for?"
Well, first of all, you haven't paid me yet.
Fair enough. Alright, but
Got her.
are you not to be joining us?
I am, and I am to be bringing friends, who you will also pay. Through me.
And they'll divvy it as I see fit.
Exactly.
She says, "Do you know who Mayor Degenhard is? Of Voldenbank in
Do I
Stencia?"
know who Major? Yeah, I think I know.
I think
Yeah.
you probably would.
Yes, I know the mayor.
A very rich man. Yes?
Indeed. Yes. I
I'd
make it
say
my
the
business
only
to
thing
know
that
rich people.
the only thing in his life that outweighs his abundance of wealth that he's collected over the years is his hatred for vampires. You will be
A
very
man
well
after my own
paid, as will your friends. We strike at dawn.
And at
Please.
dawn, we shall be here.
Hmm.
Well,
We're
there.
not quite dawn. It's gonna be a little bit later than dawn.
Yes, well,
She's
we will be
striking
the
at dawn.
reinforcements.
They're pretty much marching out very shortly.
Ooh,
Yeah, we need to hurry up.
yeah. Okay, Sita, have you seen Twin Towers, the Battle of Helm's Deep? That's sort of what we're going for, yes.
She's most definitely rolling her eyes at you.
Okay.
At the start of our short rest hour,
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk to Jana and Bohar.
Yeah.
Once they've introduced themselves, I was gonna go something like, Jana, Bohar, you both showed great courage this night. I would suggest once this business is done that you meet with my order. There would be a place for you there, Jana. Bohar, I'm sure they would agree to train you. But first I must request that you find us horses for this journey. We must make haste. And we do not have the transportation necessary at this time. I'm gonna send them off to find us horses. Probably from the town's guard supply.
Yeah, you guys need more horses.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be a problem.
More horses.
Alright,
But yeah.
so...
Gonna do that at the beginning of our short rest hour so that they're there by the time we're ready to leave.
Yep. Yeah, I threw a bunch more horses. If you guys need more horses, let me know. I suppose what I need to know is, like, you're gonna divide out into two, right? So why don't we put on the left side of the church, of the entrance to that church there. Oops, sorry, Brandy. We'll put where the groups that's going up to the tower is, and then on the right side we'll put the group that's going to the Heron's Hold. Right? There's just the two directions. Is that
Correct.
right? Okay,
So right side.
Oh my god, it won't let me go through the wall. That's great. And Jana and Bohar are gonna come with us too.
Okay. And Plumbus.
I'm gonna try to convince.
So is everyone
besides-
inside the church going to the same spot?
Well, it's right side,
Maybe
left
I
side,
didn't
right?
Understand.
So you're, Plumbus, you're on the correct side to go to the tower.
Okay, so basically, I'm gonna try to convince the two that I had removed the curse of to come with us because I think this will be a good experience for all of us.
Yeah, they owe you
Cas-
their lives because you turned them into humans again. So, Vorg.
Castine should be going with us too, no?
Yeah,
Yeah, she actually
Yeah.
knows a password, which is important.
yeah, that's probably true.
You did give me the
Oops,
password.
Wrong
but
way.
Yeah, yeah. I think if this isn't Ismark's thing, but he can come with us if he wants.
He should.
Ismark would.
It's the
Who would you like
least-
to go with?
No, he's going here.
Nah, wait, because Saint Traft might be best if Saint Traft goes there.
That's true. Because if they see a
So
little
Ismark
saint-
was like, "I shall go with you," and then he gets towards where you guys are, and then there's a moment where he stops as if he's hearing something in his own mind, and then he's like, "I mean, I will go with you," and he starts walking over towards you, Elias. Not fooling
It might
anyone.
be good to have a saint to convince the holy.
Hmm.
Can I talk to Claudia on the side?
No, of course you can.
He's gonna go up to her and be like, "Can I talk to you about something really quick?"
Jesus, of course. What is it?
He wants that ass.
I feel like I'm kind of conflicted right now. I want to go with them to that Saint Harold's. What's it called again?
Saint Heron's.
Saint Heron's.
Saint Heron's Hold.
Yeah,
I want to go to Saint Heron's Hold, but as Elias said, it should be me and Plumbus going to the tower. But I can't shake this feeling that I need to go there as well. But I know everyone would be against me doing that.
She yeah, as you're saying this, she like grabs you and shakes you, and she says, "Listen, you can't be everywhere at once. Just do the best you can wherever you are." She's
You're
like,
right.
"I know you're a good person. I've heard a lot about you. I didn't realize you were capable of such goodness."
I'm gonna look at her and be like, can you do one thing for me then?
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Can you watch the old man? Make sure nothing bad happens to him. Don't tell anyone. I'm gonna go with us for a little bit, but
I will make
gonna-
sure he gets through this alive.
yeah, I'm gonna sneak away and follow them to St. Heron's.
And dude, I get all the fucking bootleg people on my team. You guys get the whole party.
That was kind of why I was telling Brannigan to go with you.
And then I'll say I'll tell Claudia, like, please, I know you have the power to heal. I felt it before, but make Plumbus your number one priority.
She says, "I understand." So, you're with that. We know who's going where. You folks will start leaving. I'm assuming everything else has been taken care of.
We're rested.
So for the next little bit, you guys are going to be able to travel down the road, alongside one another, and let's just advance the clock a little bit. Cause you
Oh.
got to.
During this, I'm actually gonna turn on the head of disguise and look like a random guard.
A random guard that looks eerily similar to Sydney Seabury.
Oh no.
I don't know. I just thought random guard, whatever the head does, I takes.
So it means we're just about dawn, getting close to dawn when you guys would arrive at the split point. We have to split the PCs too. This is always fun. So
Now, which ones of us, which of us gets the cart, and which of us just has horses?
yes.
We
We have a suit of armor that we have to take with
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
we kind
you
of
take
have
the
to
cart.
You
I feel
take
like
the car.
Columbus, the tower gets the wagon, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, if they take the card, they might need someone to drive it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm gonna drive him. I'm gonna go with Plumbus. I'll explain explicitly how to get to St. Heron's Hold, and then I'm gonna go with Plumbus.
I think with that 21 I know how to get there.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're going with the other group? Okay.
Oh, so I don't even have to stealth if he's gonna do that, right?
Yeah. I see you need a driver. You know, I did part-time driving in my youth.
Ah, did it pay well?
No,
I figured as much, but I thought I'd ask.
yes, well, but it taught me how to do some driving. I will drive this cart of yours. I've never driven pig before.
He's about the same as Nash.
Just give him a ration, Fred. He'll like you.
If only women were like that. Let's go.
Some of them are.
Okay.
That's wrong. Plumbus, that was a dirty dad.
As you've all traveled, and so you're now traveling out and down the street. So it's early morning. It's very gloomy. It's very dark. There's a lot of dark gray clouds, and it looks like it's gonna storm at any moment.
Appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
As you travel down for the next hour or so, and you now approach you're traveling along the somber road, which is dipped with pools of still water. On either side of you is thick alpine forests, as well. Now, just ahead of you is a crossroads, one going north, and then the other group would presumably keep going along the somber road here. The trail that goes north is only kind of good for a short little bit before it starts to become a sort of trail that only Aragel would have known about. So, you can hear the Slavish woods around you, and there's the light rain in the early morning, and the two groups looking at each other now. What do you folks do?
See you on the other side. Make sure to
Um,
stay alive.
Farewell.
Did we agree to meet back at Lammas or at Maurer's estate?
I say Lammas is a good place. If
Pretty
we
much,
meet at-
you realize the people in Lammas are heading to the Maurer estate now, too. Like the people, all of Sita's party, so.
We're on a horse, so we could probably make it back before they
get
walk
there.
over
Oh
there.
no, they're taking horses.
Yeah. So we're just gonna meet up at Maurer estate, right?
I guess. Let's hope we coincide in time.
Elias will offer a salute to the tower party. I'll see you in battle.
See you on the other
Irony.
side.
Oh yeah, Sita and them don't know how to lower the gate, so the bridge. So they're gonna be stuck there anyway.
So let's...
Oh yeah.
I
Well,
might have forgotten to leave that.
It's true.
It's good for us, because then they
Yeah,
won't
no, I
start
was
fucking
being
stuff up.
sarcastic. I didn't mention it intentionally. Glad to hear you guys didn't mention it by accident.
It's true. It's the little things sometimes in this game. Alright, so a bit more time's passed. You folks are now traveling deep into the, both groups traveling deep into the somber walls. Both groups, along your trails, would be aware of the fact that wolves are howling out and around you all.
More wolves. It's been a while since we've seen any. Actually, it's only been a few days. So know that.
I fucking hate wolves. They hunt like men.
Alright, so whose group do we... I guess technically the group that gets to Rem's Tower goes first. Because they got there 1st. Just a little
Makes
bit
sense.
little bit shorter.
Speaking of which, before we get into that, I would suggest that when we split, the Heron's Hold group travel at a fast pace.
I
I'm not
assumed you
against
both...
that.
Have you both clocked at fast paces right now?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 'cause we got,
Otherwise,
hopefully-
otherwise, it's gonna slow you
Yeah,
down
it's
a lot.
gonna take too long. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're currently riding as fast as you can. You're kind of racing time for sure. Rem's Tower group. Here we go. You folks would be approaching. Let me just look up to be sure here. But
Not me. I'm not there.
you're approaching the hill. I guess no Brannigan's pasted there. Let's see here. Or did you go with the other group?
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he switched at the last minute.
Sorry. I'll paste
Could have
you
sworn that our monk friend was with us.
What? He's not here. Thought he was coming with me.
there. Okay, there we go. So. You folks would be approaching the hill towards where the tower is, and is Castine with you? Yes, that's good.
Well, Kashtine, basically we're just here to grab the armor that we stupidly forgot last time. And I don't know if your master, you perhaps left any supplies up here, but anything at all that we can get will be worthwhile.
Silver bolts in particular.
She says yes. Matter of fact, and she's walking over towards this wagon that's right here, and she's unlocking the back door. Under layers of mud, this wagon sports a fresh coat of purple paint, and its wheels have a fancy gold trim. A brass lantern hangs from each corner, and red drapes cover a tombstone-shaped window on each side. The door that she's opening has painted words on it that say "Keep out." So she walks up to it and she says the word "Drovash," and opens the doors behind her, as well as she says the words. You see right where that V1 is, two phantom horses kind of appear, and she starts rifling through the wagon there. While she's doing that, Kellen and Wencencia, they're looking up, and they see there's an old and decrepit tower made of stone, and it's clinging to one side. There's like a large gash where you can see that it's got like a huge, like old sort of wound where it's been split open along the side of it, and there's time-worn griffin statues with wings on it in and around the front of the tower there. They both look up at it, kind of very impressed. And Kellen says, "So is this your tower the entire time?" To you, Plumbus.
Ha! No, not nothing quite this extravagant for me. I couldn't live in such a place. This is actually the tower of an old wizard. Rem was actually using it for a while as well. But strangely enough, what led us here was an image not unlike my own. And I just ramble on about the fortune teller for a short while. And then eventually I shut up about that and I go, basically, I'm going to walk in there and say some hocus pocus and we'll pop in and pop out.
Do you need armed company?
Well, it's possible that something's gotten in there since then, so perhaps.
Who all do you want to go inside with you, Plumbus?
Everybody, if possible.
Fair enough. Castine's walking over and handing you 10 silvered crossbow bolts. Everyone is going inside, where the golems are lifting them up, and you guys are going to be all going to the second floor. As that is happening, the rain is beginning to pick up, and there's more and more rain as well. Who here has the highest passive perception? Frederick, what's yours?
I believe it would be me with a 16.
There's somebody else up here.
There is somebody else up here.
Yeah, you can see. You would all see just as you finally get to the top floor. You would have heard him first, kind of moving, creaking on the floor, the wooden floors above you, moving, turning to face you, presumably 2 feet on the ground. As you turn around, also you would hear the sound of ravens cawing from the top of the tower. They're trying to keep quiet, but there's enough of them that they are making noises that you can hear, and the occasional muffled call will say that. As you now get to the top, you realize there are quite a lot of ravens in the room with you. As well, there is a man with a cloak. He is very dark. Every time you try and look at his face, all that happens is you see his strange kind of glowing eyes as he looks at you. The man sort of puts you off. The rain picks up at this point, and you hear kind of a crash of thunder off in the distance, and with that, the man has fully finished turning to you and facing you. The ravens now kind of, when the lightning, it scares them. There's a lot of them around you. They're not strange or mutated like before, Plumbus.
As first, just a short rewind as we're starting to go up the elevator, and Frederick says, there's someone else up there. I start by saying, oh yes, it's probably the armor that you're hearing clanging around. And then all of a sudden, we're face to face with this dude. And then like, who might you be? Are you perhaps... He doesn't look like he's wearing like any wizardly ropes or anything, right?
He's wearing... He has a cloak on. He's not wearing any armor or anything. But you can't see his face. You definitely detect magic about him.
Are you perhaps a wizard?
Who I am shall be my secret, Plumbus Tuber.
Ah, so you know my name. That makes it easy. All right. Well, may I ask what you're here for then?
Frederick,
Oh,
you
sort
didn't
of.
hear any voice. You just heard Plumbus respond.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna give him like some respectful distance, but I'm gonna walk off the platform. Not acting menacing in any way, just casually walking over with my walking stick.
Fred's hands are near the hand crossbow, not touching it, just ready. Do you know this man, Columbus?
No, I can't quite tell who or what he is. I'm hoping maybe we can talk this through, but we'll see.
I have a question for you, Plumbus Tuber.
Yes, I'd be happy to answer a question for you.
Do you need my help?
Perhaps. What help could you provide?
I am a powerful wizard. I have powers.
So I ask you what you don't say, and then you say it when I. Okay, well, that's all right. You seem to be quite powerful. I'll be honest.
I will
May
help
I
you
ask?
if you promise to help me.
Well, before I say yes, in what way do you require help?
I will return to you when the time is.
I don't really like deals like that. I need something a little bit concrete.
Castine says, Plumbus, do not deal with this man. You also hear Claudia's walked up to you, Plumbus, and she says, Claudia says, I have heard of this. You should tread very carefully.
Can I do a real quick history? See if I've heard of this, given that I'm also Stensian. Maybe it's a region thing.
No, you wouldn't have heard of this. Plumbus, you could make an insight check, I guess.
Okay, I'm good at those.
Plumbus can make an insight check. I guess you could as well. Frederick, sure.
Man, I feel like
Yeah, well, no,
where
it's not
going.
not this dude. Well, yeah, I mean I think it's Claudia's lying to you about having heard of this guy. Frederick, what did you get in your insight check?
I am getting a 21.
She's obviously lying, but she seems to be very concerned for you, trying to almost step in between you two now.
So she's lying about me and shouldn't.
She's lying about knowing about this man.
Okay. Well, I say, listen, I do not want to offend you, but I do need something specific that you would need in return, because otherwise, that's going to be the worst deal of my life. I'll tell you, I met this man, and then I go into like a long tirade about a stupid deal that I had one time.
I want Strefan dead as much as you do, Plumbus Tuber.
Yes.
I will do this for you. You must read from my grimoire. And he walks over towards you. He realizes there's a book in his hand. And he's walking past, trying to pass Claudia, who's stepping in his way. He's looking at you. He's holding the book out.
Hmm.
The book
Now-
is black. You can't see any writing on the outside of it. Like,
Okay, I was gonna ask, do I see any like strange symbols or something? This is the sucky part is this is like there's a quick decision I have to make. Oh shit. I'm sorry to say this to you guys, but Plumbus, this would be something he would be interested in.
Oh yeah, of course. I figured you're gonna do this anyway.
Yeah. Go for it, man.
So he's going to reach out and attempt to very carefully grab the book.
all right, you have the book in your hands.
Claudia, I'm sorry, but I feel as though, aside from this man's offer, I feel as though I might have something to gain from this. Perhaps, though, may I ask for the others to maybe move away for a short while I read this?
Claudia looks at you. I don't. Is this a good idea? Looking over at Castine, Castine's like, this is not a good idea. Plumbus, return
It's
the
not
book.
a good idea. Oh my god,
This is gross.
Return the book.
You're opening the book. Are you opening the book there, Plumbus?
I mean, I'm not gonna just open it right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be like, that's why I know it's not a good idea, but
You're
now when I look at this, perhaps can I ask, do I feel any sort of magic that might have been related to the sensation I got when I saw Bruna's new symbol?
Are you using a detect magic?
Sure, if I don't like have it, sure.
Sorry, you're saying sure, like, so you're casting detect magic?
Yeah.
Are you doing it as a ritual spell?
Yeah, if it'll not rip the book out of my hands while I'm doing it. And I'll tell the others to find the armor and scavenge whatever else they can while I'm doing this.
Should be
I know it's not a good idea, Kestine and Claudia.
that man is very, very magical. He has a lot of illusion and around him. As well, the book you hold is very, very, very powerful divination magic. The tower
gonna
itself
make
has a
him-
lot of magical stuff on it too, so.
I know that I've made some horrible decisions the past few days, and for that I'm truly sorry, but this is a decision that only affects me, or at least as sure as Bruna hope so. So, I hope that you'll let me have this one thing, a selfish desire, to have myself be the one put in danger for once.
You're saying this to Castine?
The Castian and Claudia.
And Castine's like, your selfish desires is exactly what creatures like this plague upon. Claudia says, just don't do anything brash, Plumbus.
Well, I mean, I was, it was more of a metaphorical selfish desire. I wasn't actually literal. Well, whatever. I see that this is very powerful. And, I'll, just trust me this one time. And if it messes up, well, that will tell you about myself, I suppose.
Oh my god. Plumbus,
Everyone
what do you
died.
think that book is? Says Claudia.
Um, well, to be honest, I don't have a shingle fucking clue. And that sort of intrigues me in a way.
You can go ahead and use it now, Plumbus. It won't do any harm to anybody else, or even you.
I mean, you say that. Why is it that
And
you want me to read it?
I want you at your best when you go up against somebody who have fought myself.
Can I insight this man? I'm getting the heebie-jeebies.
Sure.
You know, the thing is, now I know he's an illusion
Oh.
too, though.
Yeah, you actually believe this man for some reason. Something about him. You know what revenge... You know at your heart of heart, Frederick, what wanting to kill somebody is all about. And it's reading true off this man.
I'm gonna then like chime in and say, I'm good at reading people, especially bloodlust.
I can get you what you want too. You hear a voice in your head say, Fred.
I'm not answering to that. Nope. Voices are the tool of the devil.
He has a bolt of pure black that he has in his hand, and he's holding it out.
Oh shit! This is.
He says, "This shall strike true to your enemy."
Okay, now that
it's only in your head, Frederick.
Yeah. I was just.
And you don't see. I guess you do see the bolt, though. You aren't seriously listening to this man, are you? Castine says, turning around. Am I the only one that sees through this?
Wait, she can hear?
Is that all you have to do is be obvious? Well, she sees the bolt in his hand, and she sees Frederick. Actually, I'll make the insight check. Fair enough. Yeah, she sees the look on Frederick's face.
Yeah, Frederick's gotta tell when he lies, so...
As well, she's being tempted. She's being tempted with something too. Yeah, she'll say that out loud. She's like, "I'm being tempted too." As she looks over at the Raven Man, and the Raven Man is forming a child out of black.
Got to be
Pure
honest.
shadow.
As soon as you start throwing around multiple things, it kind of makes you look really evil.
He says, "I can get anybody what it is they want."
And what it is you want is...
In your case, you can have the bolt as well. I'm not a fan of vampires.
A man after my own heart.
In your
No.
case, he says, looking at Castine. Oh, I guess you wouldn't hear what he says. Never mind.
No.
Well,
I will approach
How about,
this Raven Man.
I read this first and see if I go crazy, and then you can decide whether or not you want to do what he says.
Well, read it now. We're in sort of a hurry.
I'm gonna walk over here in the corner. And I'm gonna open up the grimoire.
Alright. You're reading it? I need you to make a
Yeah.
sanity check there, Plumbus.
Oh boy, I'm really great at those, man. -1!
Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I want to leave it off there just because it's a -1 on a sanity check, and yeah, that's beautiful.
I figured as soon as I looked at it, I was gonna go crazy, but what I'm thinking is, I'm also doing this for character reasons, like to play it out, because I think he needs to go more insane right now.
Well, here's how I'm gonna have it play out for now. So you'll be looking in the book, and then all of a sudden the black page, you don't see anything on it, and then the blackness of the page begins to consume your hands and spread outwards until eventually it consumes your entire vision. And then, Plumbus, you're just sitting there in the pitch black of darkness. The only thing, all of a sudden the sounds of everything around you goes away, and the only thing you can hear is the sound of your own breathing, as you're completely surrounded by the madness. You're completely, it's dark all around you, but you can hear a sound. It's a strange sound. It's a kind of wet sound as well. You're feeling like you are in some sort of enclosed area, and there's suddenly a faint light that comes from ahead of you as you realize the light is coming from an eyeball, and the eyeball kind of just ahead of you opens up and it starts glowing a purplish light, and from that emanating around it you can see that there's a wall made completely of eyes and a floor made completely of eyes, and you are in a hallway that's comprised completely of eyeballs that are blinking and squishing. And that's where we'll leave it off there, folks.
Oh, that is so bad.
Dude, Elias knows that place.
It's your eye. It's been cloned.
You know, the funny thing is, I want to just say this real quick as a detail. You notice because of this craziness that actually, as he's reading the grimoire, he lifts his eye patch off of his eye, and it's like it doesn't look gross or like just an empty socket. It's like a completely sealed eyeball, but he's trying to look at it with his eye that's not there.
That is normal. This man tried to kill himself.